don't get it. Just put it on there. You see? And I said you want to do this. Here. What's that? Okay, share it into WhatsApps.
Yep.
And let me start on my YouTubes. YouTubes.
Oh, we're not muted.
What's going on, guys? Freak here from the channel Frost and Fist, and I know you're probably sitting here enjoying the Friday night live stream or maybe even the Saturday UK friendly live stream, but I just want to take a few seconds to talk about our merch. That's right, the Frost and Fist got some merch, guys. We got a lot of really cool things that we think you might enjoy, like for example this t-shirt that I'm wearing. You'll see the Wolf Brother wear it on occasion as well. Not only that, we even have coffee mugs. Come on, you don't think a nice cup of Joe tastes heavenly coming from this bad boy? I submit that it does not. We got a bunch of other things out there as well. You can get really nice t-shirts, tank tops. That's right, guys. You can go around flexing your hobby muscles in front of the ladies. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong that way. You can even get socks. You can even get that cool banner like the one we got, like that one. That's right, that one. So we got a couple of things. Go check it out, guys. They're reasonably priced, and it will help us to continue this crazy cause. And thanks again for helping us out and giving us some support. Now, back to the show. It's Friday Night Live with your host, Wolf Brother Mythos, and the Freak. And now for the car wreck of a show, the Frost and Fist. We are live! Holy crap!
What is up, beautiful people? I'm Brother Mythos.
I am El Frico, and welcome to the show!
Welcome to the show indeed, guys. So stoked to see you guys on a Friday.
Happy
Even
Friday.
though I did do a little streaming a day early this week.
You did.
But guys, it is great to see you. And first
Did
off,
you get
I want
arrested though? Usually when I stream like that, I get arrested.
the streak.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's something different.
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Before we kick off the show, Richard Smith is dropping a like in the middle of his sleep. And I just want to wish him to rest well.
Yeah, man. Get some
And
sleep.
yeah,
He's probably
see
sleepwalking.
you in the morning.
He's probably asleep now. He's just sleepwalking right now. You know.
Oh
Doing
man,
the do,
we got some amazing people in the chat already. Goodness,
Yeah,
I can't believe all these awesome people
Man,
here.
they've come in
We got the Phalanx in high orbit with the Commodore. Gamers with Coffees letting us know we weren't muted.
Sure,
streamers
we
guy.
were. You were on the wrong stream, is all.
Brother Daz says, "Oi there."
Oi.
We got some behind the scenes stuff. We got Brother Oni. Got some news involving Brother Oni later on. Link if you need help. We got Ray Anime Lover. What Ray is that? He's saying hello to Commodore. Is that my man Raceland? Is that who that is? What's going on YouTube? Can't delete Commodore. I sold shut from a bee sting. Yeah, sting. That's it, right? Oh man, what is the female version of a wife beater, and should we get her one? Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. Dave is surprised that you love fists, bro. And
we got
since we're talking about some Imperial Fist tonight, Commodore wants to wish you a happy freaking Friday.
happy freaking Friday, my man. Hell yeah.
Loner says, catching my first ever Frosted Fist live.
Welcome.
Good to see you, Loner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I
are
see
not
Loner
responsible for anything that may or may not offend you.
I see Loner in a ton of Big Mex and Let's Make It Orkies live stream. So it's awesome to see Loner here today. So, yeah, got some, some really good stuff going on this week, guys. Freak, you were on call all week. How was your week, man?
It wasn't bad. It really wasn't, man. Had a good week. It was very, very busy. Extremely busy. Today kind of was, the landing of it. Everything kind of calmed down since I wasn't on call. That it really, I had some stuff to do this morning, but it was actually kind of cool. It was more chill of a day than the entire week. combined. Honestly, it was, this whole week has been absolutely crazy. And like I said, today I needed it. I needed it. Our hospital I work at, they sponsored a crawfish boil that I helped work it, cook and serve. So that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. It was a good day, man.
I haven't had any crawfish all season, man. I am well jealous.
You'll be jealous with my high sodium intake. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
Oh, brother. Archie says, you beautiful bastards.
Hey. Yeah.
Good to see you, Smash Captain.
Smart.
Hell yeah, some crawfish. Boner says, hey, he has to be there for Big Mac and Orky. He's choosing to be here. So we are honored, my man. Another happy freaking Friday from the X-Gear Commander.
Love it. Freaking love it.
So, man, did you get any hobby done this week? What you got for a poke chop, baby?
I didn't do much on the bench like I really wanted to, except I did finish the amazing Smash Captain for a wonderful patron of ours. And I just got his address, so I'll be sending that out over the next few days. So I'm going to get it out to this man.
Oh, man, I should have given you. I should have given you the address since I had Emilio at his last one.
No, it's okay. But yeah, now I'm gonna get out to him, and I want to get started on some other stuff that I have in the books. But yeah, finished the Smash Captain and got him going. I don't remember if I posted them on Instagrams.
I know you said you were working on some hashtag secrets, so I'm curious to know what some of your future projects are going to be.
Secret.
I want to remind everyone to smash that like button, which is well appreciated.
Like you love me, Smash.
Some other hobby stuff you did this week. I know you built up a hell of a base in 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, so yeah, that was actually fun. Got so we kind of fixed up the base that was excavated extremely profusely in an amazing way. Very cavernous, open area that used to be underground, then became not underground. Then, we put a roof over it, and now it's underground again. So it's like, you know what? Just started to put in a kitchen, put in some apartments, inside apartments, and started setting it up. So it's been a lot of fun. And of course, Badoni, he decided, nah, I don't like being there. I'm going to go get a house. So he got the house across the street from our base, and he started decking it out. I'm like, okay. So we had a couple of blood moons that we did. We did one from our base. Pretty much. That's about what kind of like what happened. But hey, we salvaged it, and it was all good. And the thing is that he came. So he came back on this weekend, right? And I said, okay, brother, you want to decorate? You're gonna do whatever, it's on you. And all of a sudden, I started hearing digging again. and Brother Oni was like, oh God, he's digging. Frey Freak, I think he's digging. I'm like, oh my God. Oh God, no. Oh God. He knows what he's doing. And then we heard crash. What was that? Nothing I can't fix. Nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm good. Because he was actually helping us build Brother Oni's base. So Brother Oni was more nervous than I was. So yeah. Yep. So it was a lot of fun, man. We had a good time hanging out. And then after we kind of got his base up and running, we did a blood moon with like 64 zombies, like the max.
It was like 120.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was fun.
It was a very simple task he gave me. He said, hey, it's not deep enough. You need to go deeper. Go nuts. Make it yours. So I did. I don't understand what the problem is.
He went to the point to where it started to ding because that's the limit that the game will let you. So every time he started digging, it goes ding, ding. Like, what's going on? What's that? No, God. It's like, I don't understand why it's not letting me go deeper. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. It was a thing. A lot of fun.
So the thing we learned here, you have to be careful with the way you word your instructions to a mythos. I did exactly as I was asked. You say go deeper, player. I'ma go deeper.
And he did too. He was like, "Oh, go deeper." Lily, hold
also
my bear.
Giggity all over this.
Oh yeah,
giggity all
yeah,
over.
yeah. This is so much giggity. And so I'm thinking he's just taking on a couple of layers, right? This in my head, I'm thinking, it's fine. I was working on something else. I couldn't see anything, and I'm like, I trust him. Good. Just taking off a few layers. Everything's good. All of a sudden, I just hear this tremendous crash. And I go over there, and I'm looking up, and I see an open hole just above, on the ground above us. Yeah, it's kind of weird. We were underground. I'm like, why do we have a skylight? Where did that come from? And he goes, nothing, baby. I got this. I'm like, what? What is happening?
Mythos kept hearing the dinging and said, oh boy, fries are done.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm like, you guys know the story of the monkey's paw, right? You can make any wish you want, but you got to watch the wording
Yes.
of that wish.
I love that. I love that story. And yes, I should have known better. I did not specify. I said, dig. You're right. Go nuts. Have at it. And
as long as you go deep. All right.
I went back when I went to see, because I saw the hole. And then I'm like, oh my God. And then I looked down and I didn't see Mythos. I looked around, I was like, Mythos. Lily was just hanging back, just kind of, supporting some stuff. And I'm like, where is he? He goes, oh, he's down there. Down where? And I look down and it's just a trench for days. Like, how are you going to get up? What are you doing down there? Oh my God, what? Needless to say, I was a little perturbed. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, I've never seen anything like this. It's like, you're really taking this digging thing seriously. It was awesome. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool because
it does look awesome.
It does look pretty cool. Yeah, so now the whole bottom can be we can decorate it, do whatever the heck we want. Like I did the top, I put a kitchen, put a fridge, put all kinds of cool stuff, and like I said, some internal apartments and all that crap. Really cool.
or Death Corpse of Krieg, a Death Corps of Krieg trench. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The tactical shovel.
Needless to say, yeah, we had a good time. Yeah. At first, I was a little kind of. Yeah, I was being the freak, I was like, what are you doing? Oh God, the world's coming to an end. You've destroyed the entire place. I said underground, not below the ground with a skylight. There's so much light. And at first, it was just a little hole. Then it got bigger and bigger, and then a huge crash, and then there was just.
I kept telling him, don't worry about it. I'm going to fix it.
That's exactly it. Imagine somebody working on your house and just drive a bulldozer right through the front door. And they're like, and you're freaking out. And he says, Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna fix it. You just demoed my whole house. What?
Have a great game, Brian.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right. So some hobby for me this week, guys. Some of you saw yesterday. I did do a test stream last night, painted up, worked on my Primaris Ninja Reavers. They're about 70 Ninja Reavers. They're about 70% complete. So some good progress, but
very nice.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. So I painted up the head for my sergeant. I started on the stream last night, and I actually had it pretty finished where I wanted it today, and I was pretty stoked. I didn't realize it wasn't all the way dry, and when I was finishing off the head, giggity, I noticed it was still loose in the socket, and I was like, oh, I must have left it there so I could get at it while I was painting. So let me go ahead and pick it up and glue it back down. As I was twisting it up out of the body, since it wasn't all the way dry, the acrylic layer peeled and kind of tore the paint around the eyes. Oh. And then once you tear the acrylic layer, it's not going to be smooth or even again. So it just left texture where I was trying to paint in eyeballs. So I couldn't get it smooth again. Yeah, I had to dunk the head.
Oh, man.
And thankfully I hadn't glued it back in so I could dunk just the head, but I stripped the head. I've got it mounted back up on a fill bottle so I can paint it separately. And, that's going to be a project for this weekend. But since these guys I had been chipping away at these slowly, but since they're about 70% done, I can push to finish them this weekend.
Very
I think.
Nice, dude.
Last weekend, you guys know that usually after the Frost and Fist Friday night streams, we do a little after party. We put on Google Meet, a whole bunch of, our friends jump in. Tonight, for sure, we've got Brother Meeks and Grumpy Guy Gaming coming to paint along with me tonight. And anyone else who wants in, just let me know. You can get in on our little hangout and paint session tonight. And so there'll be at least the 3 of us painting. Last week, we had G, the Hyper Sapien, with us as well, and Marcos from the 40K work community. And I had a massive headache, and I didn't realize at the time, but I was coming down with a cold.
Tells me that all the time.
But since I had a big headache last weekend, I didn't want to do anything delicate like painting on white. So I just base coated the skin on my looters, and just by base coating the skin, they're already kind of like coming together. I love that about orcs. You put down the skin colors and it looks like a proper, like orcs, especially goths, are like black armor and green skin, and you can, kind of put them on the table, get them ready to go. So these guys are kind of coming together already. I'm really pleased with them. And I want to break out the airbrush, do the highlights on the skin just because that's my thing. But I've got 5 of these guys. And again, I think they'll be pretty quick to paint up, especially since, like I said, the skin is really, especially on goths, the more delicate part about them. So they'll be pretty easy to knock out. And I love these gear guts Ludas because they're such big chunky boys. I also can't wait to shoot them at Freak, but that's for some time down the road. Friday night stream at 3 a.m. here. Woo! Oh
man, 3 a.m.
Man, we hate keeping you up, but we love having you here.
Yeah, hey, I think you're not really awake. I think you're just sleepwalking.
Commodore says the after party is also where we test out new moves for Chippendales. That's right. You coming to the after party tonight, Kami baby? It's always a good time when Kami joins. So I did that. And then after that, I honestly didn't get a whole lot done. Actually, nothing done this weekend other than that because, like I said, I ended up coming down with a massive cold. By the time I got off with the guys after our Friday night live chat, I went to bed, woke up the next day, and it was just like total drainage and gagging. And
yeah, you can still kind of hear it a little bit,
Yeah, it's a little bit still in my chest.
Yeah.
I actually have a War Boss on bike showcase for my YouTube shorts I want to put out, but I want to get in some wahs, but I don't really have the voice to do a good wah right now. So if I could get a couple of people to send me some voice clips of them doing a wah, that would be great. So that way I can finish up this video.
Let's just use the ones that we use at Chippendale.
I'd forgotten that's one of our dance routines. We finish up our dance routine with the wah.
Right. We do this whole, wah, and it typically scares the hell out of people when we do that. But it's fun,
Oh, that's right. You guys have the big tournament. That'll be cool. That's what the list is for. Let me know how that goes, my brother, for sure. We play hide the sausage in the bucket. Oh man, a horn of ale. That sounds good. Oh man, I miss being able to drink. I could use a good Bach right now myself. So yeah, I was out all weekend, but
it was bad. So when I tried to call him, well, I mean, there was times that I couldn't even talk to him. As a matter of fact, it was so bad that we played Phasmophobia. We started playing Phasmophobia, and I reached out, and of course he couldn't because he was just completely out. He went to bed early, so we actually got to hang out with lovely little Lily, and we got to put in some time catching ghosts. That time I was like, wow, this is so weird. This is the first time in a long time that I haven't played a game with my brother like that. Like, man, totally wild.
Oh yeah, and I would have loved to join too, because Phasmophobia is one of my favorite games.
That's a jam right there.
So another thing I wanted to show you guys. So for my doubles hobby entry that I'm working on with Commodore, I think I shared with you guys. Where'd my little graph go?
Gamer with Coffee says, okay, I'm gonna stop working on this piece. The sausage comment got me. I'm done. We're just going to listen now.
No, yeah, definitely don't try and do no decals with us.
No. We you know what? That's gonna be a disclaimer we need to put on there. If you're doing decals or detail work, please do not do it while listening or watching this show. You will have issues. You will be mad at us. Like, God, dog it, these frosted fists. I freak, dang freak. I'll get blamed for it. So,
all right. So I shared with you guys this last weekend. So I'm doing a piece called for a doubles competition called Minions versus Heroes. And Brother Commodore is doing the hero. He's doing an Imperial Fist, and I'm doing the Minions, which is supposed to be 3 models. 2 of my 3 models is this. Let me switch over screen so I can actually see what I'm showing y'all. There we go. Is this orc yeeting a grot here. And I think it's going to be fun. You can see he's got his little binoculars there, targeting, ready to be yeeted. And what I wanted to do was put a bomb or a rocket or a missile specifically on his back, so it could be like him yeeting an explosive grot, kamikaze style. And I wanted this to be dual purpose. It could be my piece in the painting competition, but also it can be my orc boys for my troop slot, an orc missile launcher with the rocket grot, and I thought it would be a neat little concept. But I was like, I want a missile or something to go on his back. And I couldn't find any missiles the right kind of shape in my bits box. So I went onto eBay, and I couldn't find any orc missiles or 40K missiles that really looked the part. But I did find some cool G.I. Joe missiles that would look the part. And I ordered some up, and I try to get them sent to me express. And I really wish they'd had a picture for scale, because I ordered the missiles, and I'm thinking G.I. Joe missiles. I'm like, I remember playing with G.I. Joes as a kid. They're not that huge. And the size of the missiles that I got here is twice the size of the orc here. So that's not going to quite work for my plan here.
Compensating for something.
So I got to find a new missile to go across his back, but I'm definitely running out of time.
Do you want me to look at something and see if I can print something for you?
Dude, if you could Thingiverse me a missile to go on this little goblin's back, that would be great.
Oh, yeah.
That would be like Tony the Tiger great.
Okay.
Great.
Yes. Just real quick, I just wanted to give a shout out, I think. So I got our new IT. our new IT. Oh, there she is. Hi, Tasha. So she
Tasha.
She is fellow IT engineer, and I told her about our channel, and she says, "Yeah, I'm gonna come check you out." I said, "Okay." I'm gonna tell you right now, sorry, not sorry. You're gonna see a totally different side of me you've never seen before, and I'm like, hey, I think you just might lose all respect for me here. So,
I mean, she got here and immediately your stage name is Freak. So I mean, you got to know what you're in for at that point. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Tasha.
Yep.
In a non-creepy way, you know, I've known quite a few Tashas in my time, and I've never just random thought process here. I've never met a Tasha that wasn't very attractive. Just something about the name Tasha.
Yeah, no. She's very pretty, you know. She's good people too. She's very smart, very, very smart, and she don't put up with no crap either.
Angry Scottish Wah. Oh, for the comment of the blanket comment earlier, Archer made. Archer said, "I win. I'm channeling my inner Zane."
and she's very sure of herself.
Nice to meet you. I am pretty hot. See, I like it. I like it. Like the concept mythos, dual purpose. I mean, you could still slap one of those rockets on your garage. Just the oversized missile.
So dirty. Just the whole thing. Just sounds so. Yeah, we can slap a missile on the grot. That's what we call it.
If you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, that's what we call it at our Chippendale show. But we're just trying to scale it down now.
It's true. Scale it down. It's not like we're going to make it a family-friendly show. Like, I mean, the family-friendly Chippendale show. Oh, man.
Where are we going, Dad?
Oh, no, that was so wrong. I see, Freak, that was one step too far.
Sorry.
This is Freak After Dark. The crazy thing is the thing we always pride people when we talk about our show, and when people ask us what do we think is, and not that we're a big, massive, successful channels, but when people ask us what they think is one of the things that we do right on our channel, we like to tell people is that, you know, we're pretty, the way we are online is kind of the way we are.
Really?
Like,
it is.
These are the retarded conversations we really do have when we're off on our own time. So
typically they're a little more worse. They're kind of like, yeah. So this is definitely WYSIWYG. What you see is definitely what you get. So when Amitha and I are actually on the phone, we're talking. You know, I'm in the car. Hey, what are you doing? You know, what are you wearing? You know, that's the kind of crap that comes out of our mouths. You know, and it's like, oh God. You know, and we always had that for a while. We had this running gag, you know, like, what if the NSA was actually listening to our conversations? You know, they would really think, you know, like, you know, what was it, Sergeant? I forgot what I said it was, and then his partner Johnson. And it's like, yeah, you know,
it was just Sergeant Johnson.
Yeah, Sarge. They're talking again. Like, what are they talking about? Let me listen. And then he kicks Johnson out to go get some coffee while he listens intently to our conversation. You know, and we start talking, you know, through stuff.
Sir, why is the box of tissues always next to the desk after I come back?
Go get me some more coffee, Johnson. I'm busy.
You know, I have a very delicate sinus condition.
And, you know, Mythos and I are talking about, you know, silly things like, hey, what you wearing? Nothing. Ooh. So, yeah, we're still trying to figure out, you know. the name of the sergeant that we have to find out.
Brother Garrett.
Hi.
Another of the amazing Oakleys. Love having you guys here. The chat. Garrett, my man. The new big thing for the summer set is supposed to be Grey Knights versus Thousand Suns. And allegedly, Grey Knights are supposed to get a huge buff coming up in 9th edition. So, I mean, not that I'm trying to pressure you, but nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Could be a great time to come back to 40K and whip out those Grey Knights. Huh? I tell you, man, Grey Knights are like the easiest army to paint. A little lead belcher, a little Nolo, boom, magic. Just saying. Crow is supposed to be, getting resculpted. And some people even say that he might get Primaris-sized, which would give the Grey Knights access to all the powerful new toys.
Very nice.
Some people say, of course, that's kind of dividing the Grey Knight community right now, because some people are like, oh man, that would be awesome if we get to use all the new Primaris toys. And then some people are like, Grey Knights would never allow Primaris in their ranks. But I feel like half the chapters so far have all said, no, we would never let in Primaris. Space Wolves have said it. The Dark Angels have said it. In the end, they all go Primaris. So, and let's be honest, Primaris is really the way of the future right now. So I'm pretty sure they're going to end up doing Primaris at some point.
Good point.
Hey, he's actually reading Castellan Crow right now. 2 wound interceptors beats everything. They are very good.
I still can't get over Brother Archer's comment, Skinamax, but
Skinamax. That's awesome.
Very nice.
AOS 3.0 has my attention too. Oh, that is the other thing I wanted to talk about with Hobby of the Week. So, you guys do see I have some half-finished projects sitting in front of me right now. My orc, or my grot launcher orc. Morning, Big Mech, beautiful Dan Skull.
Wow. What's going on, man?
My favorite Big Mech.
Got
the looters I'm working on.
I mean,
Well, Essex Boys Clint's a bit of a Big Mech too.
I thought there was only one.
His main character on his channel is Big Mech Mel.
Sorry,
And
Big Mech, you've been replaced.
I didn't say that. No, I
Same
told him this.
thing.
I told him this afternoon. Don't worry, baby. You my main. You my main, babe.
So it's like got the other woman,
But he's my main.
but you got the other one.
Yeah, but he's my main.
I don't know, Big Mac. I don't know. This is at least it's
The new Vindicators remind me of Phobos Primaris Marines. It cuts deep.
See, I told you. I told you, man. He does that. He gets you. He lets you get really close, and he just stabs you, just slices you. He goes all Jinsu on your ass. Yep.
But you my main, baby. All right. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is Brother Oni. For his, just like I had a birthday 40K event where we did all day 40K in November. Brother Oni's going to be doing one of those for Age of Sigmar, and all of us are going to be learning to play Age of Sigmar together. So July is going to be our first ever AOS games.
I can't wait.
Freak and I know nothing about Age of Sigmar, and I've had for several months now this Stormcast Eternals army just sitting here. So now this is motivation to finish assembling and painting them, and I'm really stoked because I work better to a deadline, right? If I know I need to use them for something, I'm more apt to stay focused on something. So I'm looking forward to getting the Stormcast up. Like I said, I've got a couple half-finished projects here, but I want to be able to take all this stuff to the game. So, oh, hey, Phoenix, actually sitting down painting. Definitely, I'd love to see some pics of your work at the end of the night, baby. And he's so small, he only had very little in the first place. What? Oh, only got half his attention and adoration. I am tiny. I will happily coach you on Stormcast. Yes, thank you so much.
Tiny but fierce.
Tiny but fierce. Oh man, I love the Dresden books.
Oh,
hey, have you made any dent in those 2 Dresden books?
dude.
I don't know what I expected as an answer, but that wasn't it.
No,
That was awesome.
yeah, no, I have, yeah, I have not. I'm going to because I really miss it. So yeah, it just. Here's the thing: I've got to really get into it and then stay into it. But if something kind of distracts me, yeah, my ADHD is like.
What? I was about to say, what? These 2 ADD guys, or ADHD in your case.
Yeah.
If something else catches our attention, we get distracted. What?
Here's a weird thing for me, right? This is a really weird. I don't let anybody else read my books until I finish reading them. Okay? Because I get this. I don't know what it is. I'm still trying to figure out why. But if somebody else picks up my book and reads it, I'm like, all right, I'm not touching it. And they're like, what? Why? What? I'm done reading it. Now I don't want to read it anymore.
Oh man.
Why? And in my head, I feel like, well, you just tainted it.
You know, I used to not feel that same way, but I used to live with this roommate named babe. What was that roommate's name who we had to give the letter to boot him out of the group?
Oh,
Zarek. We had this roommate named Zarek, and I was a manager at GameStop at the time, so I got crazy buku discounts on anime, whether it was like stuff that came into the store or brand new anime, because we also got like a big discount at half price books, not half price, at Barnes and Nobles. And so because I used to get such a big discount, I used to get just like massive box sets at a time, you know, like I want this entire series, you know, and because I was working 2 full-time jobs, and one of them was a 40-hour job and one of them was a 60-hour job, I was only getting like 4 hours of sleep a day, and I had very little time to watch them until, you know, like, yeah, I would get like these little breaks off of work, you know. Some weeks it would be like 4 on, 3 off, that kind of thing.
yeah.
Anyways, so while waiting for one of these break periods, I'd be working like, you know, 7 to 8 weeks, all 100-hour weeks in a row. I wouldn't be able to watch them. So I would just stack up in my living room these new box sets of anime series. This roommate of mine, I wouldn't realize until like one of my break periods would come around, but while I'm working these 100 hours a week and, you know, getting 4 hours sleep a day, would open the shrink wrap on my brand new box sets, watch the entire series, and then sometimes let spoilers slip through. That's why, another reason why I have such an aversion to spoilers. Like, because my brand new stuff I paid all this money for and worked my butt off for, it's like you get to it and someone's already finished the entire series. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, Jiraiya dies at the end. You're like, God, no.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's something. It's something weird. I mean, I can understand that too. By the way, that's pretty actually normal, because it's no different. Like, you know, I buy a brand new guitar, I'm not gonna let anybody pick it up for the first time and play it. It's not gonna happen. You know, so if I buy a brand new guitar or keyboard, whatever, I promise you, no one will touch it until after I've already, you know, messed around with it. I mean, that's the same thing. You know, it's like, dude, you just play my guitar. I haven't had a chance to tune it yet. You know, that's it. Slit your throat. You know, the thing with the book, I don't know why. To me, that is just so weird, because, man, the moment somebody cracks open the book, my book, like, I don't want to touch it. No. Hey, that's your book. No, screw you. I don't want to touch it. What's wrong with you? Touch my book.
Big Mech says, Loner, get to bed. Loner says, damn, you listen to a guy to catch a live stream of someone you've been talking about in Twitch that he's recommended, and you're actually watching, you get told off for actually watching. Hey, you should check out Frosted Fist. Checks out Frosted Fist.
Get
Why
off.
are you up? Go to bed.
Go to bed. Get out of here. What's wrong with you?
Oni said those are fighting actions. You're right. Oh man, there was a few times I almost choked my roommate to death. Other hobby news.
I can appreciate. I'm sorry, responding to Loner. He says, "Freak, I still don't let anyone mess with my Dean base. Hey, I got a Kramer. I wouldn't lie. I got a gorgeous Kramer. I wouldn't let anybody mess with it. This cost me big bucks, and I promise you, I wouldn't just let anybody pick it up unless they really knew how to play it.
When I'm at his house, I touch it when he goes to the bathroom.
What?
What? Nothing. You know, it's funny because he doesn't know whether or not I'm joking, and from now on, every time he goes to the restroom when I'm over now, he's going to wonder.
No, I'm not wondering nothing. I got a camera. I'm gonna turn that sucker on. I have a camera. I will turn that sucker on.
I'm gonna start putting like a hat over the camera just to mess with him.
Why did my camera go back? Oh hell no! I was running straight.
Oh man! All right. Also in hobby news, brother Atlas there in the chat, Forge the Wild has been trying to get me into X-Wing for about a year now, and it's kind of an easy hobby. The rules are simplified. I played once at the comic store, and rules are pretty simplified, and the models are pre-painted, so I don't actually have to add anything to my painting queue. And I was on Amazon this week, and I found the core set on Amazon 58% off.
Oh wow!
So normally $39.99, and it was on sale for $16 this week.
Oh wow!
So I got the core set with Amazon Prime free delivery. So
nice. How much?
Pretty stoked.
Again?
$16.
I may jump into it. That does have both Rebels and.
So it has. It's a very basic starter set. So it only has 3 ships,
okay.
1 Rebel and 2 Empire.
Okay.
And you can get more ships to add to it later, but this is a basic starter set.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The biggest thing though, because like you can buy the ships, but like what you need are like it comes with the special dice and the deck of cards and the movement templates and stuff like that
It
that
comes
you need.
with that, you said?
Yeah, it comes with all that core stuff you need. So you can get more ships down the line, but for $16,
yeah,
hell of a cheap jump in. I can send
what's
you
the name of that box, dude? Because I'm actually looking it up right now.
Hey, let me send it to you. I got you, baby. Yeah, if I'd realized you'd be interested, man, I would have sent it to you too.
Oh, dude, that's a great thing. Let me see. Oh man.
But yeah, I was super stoked to get it at such a discount. And like I said, because my camera's all wonky now. But
what have you done?
But yeah, it's like such a quick little game too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love 40K and I love being able to take all the big toys. I want to take my bikes and my cavalry and my tanks and my flyers, and I want all the big expensive point stuff. But that's going to be like a huge, several hour game, right? X-Wing is more of a beer and pretzels game that you can knock out in an hour or less.
I'm okay with that.
And so if you have a day like, maybe if you had, say, a relative that would come over and bring his daughter around for piano lessons, and you're like, oh man, we only got like an hour to hang out after her lesson. Oh, hey, we could knock out a quick game of X-Wing. Could be a thing. Anyways, I think I'm going to play the Rebels out of the set. So I'm going to take this X-Wing, and I think I'm going to add, there's an A-Wing squadron set. I want to get a couple of those. And of course, I got to get a Falcon because you got to get a Falcon, right?
I may actually do TIE Fighter or the Imperial
Empire.
Yeah.
I'll give you sweet. I'll give you the 2 TIE Fighters out of my set, and you can double up.
And I can do the same. This is actually cool,
dude. Very nice.
Yeah.
Gamers with Coffee says, "Oh, hey, try X-Wing. It's fun. We definitely will be." let's see. Why are you sweating? I'm watching Cops.
All right, let's see.
Pretty protective of my tele as well.
Let me see.
It's a guitar, I guess.
Just trying to find it on the site. Yeah, I did find it on Amazon. I mean, where is it at? Where are you at? Blue, red one, Luke. This one stuff is box me. He's trying to find it on Amazon. I love to see. Where did you see that?
Oh, it's from Loner.
Okay. Oh, I have a big D&D base called the Beast because I'm the only one big enough to play it, probably. Oh, yeah, very protective of my telly. Yeah, so he's got a Telecaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's a hell of a deal. Yes, I was pretty stoked.
It is. It's still the same price. I'm about to snag it right now. Make sure I'm not going to.
You have the blue set. The red one has Luke. Very cool. There's a ton of stuff in that box mythos. Yeah, I'm really stoked. It's a fun game. X-Wing is cool. Don't fly off the table. I'd love to find someone in my area that plays Black Seas from Warlord. That would be cool. Oh, Telecaster. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful butterscotch blonde. Nice. Oh, nice. Sounds like a sweet guitar.
17 of them. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm so in, dude. Well, my inner nerd is definitely going nuts right now.
Dude, 58%. I love that. It gives you the percent, so I don't actually have to do math.
It's not bad. It's a
58%. Such a great deal.
Yeah, let me add the card.
In fact, and again, not sponsored by Amazon, but just in case anyone else is thinking of getting in the game, I just feel like I have to share with you guys a deal this great. Actually, I can't share it with you because I have too many characters. Let me see if I can. Okay.
Okay, so I got that. Payment method. This is crazy. Buying.
We're sitting here shopping during our stream. I'm trying to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the level of professionalism is beyond measure here at the Frosted Fist.
I'm trying to get it to where I can share it with the group in case anyone wants to get in on this deal. 50%. 58% off is just like such a massive deal.
It is. And a giggity. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I'm pulling a trigger. I'm doing it. Boom. Got it. So boom, I'll give you the X-Wings, and then you give me the ties.
Sounds like a deal, baby.
Got it. Sweet. All right.
Ooh, you won't regret it. We play it often. That's cool.
Nice. Excited?
Hey, the fact that we stopped to shop in the middle of the stream shows we definitely have enthusiasm for this hobby for sure. Yeah. Is it professional? Hell no. Nah, but we have enthusiasm in spades.
Yeah, we're very passionate.
When it's over 50% off, professionalism goes out the window. You right?
Yeah, I think that's anybody. We're so passionate. I love it. I love it very much. My motto in life. Fantastic.
All right, so we're going to talk about some Imperial Fist tonight, right?
Heck yeah, I think.
So I've got the new Sisters Battle Commander we're going to talk about, and we're going to start off with the article that is the main article tonight, and something I know you're looking forward to talking about, and that is, another project on the go. Sorry, I thought I was on my hobby stuff, but I switched out my bottle of, I had my little vat of the drink, and I drained out the old junk, gave it a scrub, put in the new bottle of LA Awesome, and man, these Def Copters came out so clean. So they have been amazing objective grabbers for me in the game so far, and I think I may end up doubling up their presence, especially now with the new points change. They get their rockets faux free. So it's the not free exactly, but it's the same price as the big shooter option. So almost essentially free. All right. So yeah, that's the other hobby project I'm working on. I've got 2 more Def Copters. which are admittedly, they've got so much tedious detail, so they're a little bit of a pain to paint up. But man, I can't wait to see them because they are so fun to play in game. All right, now to the article.
All right.
And now back to the show. New fist models are gorgeous. I want them just for giggles. Exactly. The new models look so good that even non-fist players.
I mean, it's of course they're. I still want them.
Have to leave to get my son from work. You guys have fun. Have a great night and an awesome weekend, Greg.
Yeah, man. Take care of it. It's so cool. All right, here we go. Ate myself here. Here.
Perfect for butchering their lifelong rivals, the Iron Warriors. Speaking of their lifelong rivals, Meeks's new Chaos Army is Iron Warriors, so you have a direct rival now.
Right. I knew there was an issue there. I knew we had a little.
If or when we ever get to play against Meeks, man, you guys are gonna have to have a rivalry match.
Oh man, yeah, we're
gonna have to have your throwdown, baby.
So I love this pick of dude. That is just. I want that. That'd be a great poster. I want that as a poster. Imagine that. Wish it were in color.
No, I can't help you with the color, but you can eventually get anything as a poster.
Okay.
Kinko's is a business for sure. Kinko's as in the print company. I'm not pronouncing, kinky in a funny way.
Oh, right. Oh, I got you. I knew what you were talking. All right, here they are. As with all legions, the Imperial Fists had numerous praetors, the mightiest warriors and battle leaders within the Space Marine ranks. I'm horrible at, VII Legion praetors were second only to Dorn in their skill with a blade, generalship, and their mastery of the siege. To make them, what? You're about to say something.
Did you just say VII?
Hey, shut up, and don't Legion? Judge me. To make them stand, to make them stand out on the battlefield when marching up and down along the walls of the Imperial Palace. They wear the finest armor covered in a Legion symbol and in.
Dude,
I want one.
They look so awesome.
I want it. No, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna freaking get it.
So which one do you like better? Do you like the regular the tactical armor or the Terminator armor?
I like them both, honestly. I really do. They're both unique and they're both different.
They have so much character.
Yeah. And the thing is, this emotion. Okay, so the older stuff did not have this emotion. This emotion. Is he Jack?
look at what.
It's a 7. Don't judge me. I don't care. It's VII. That's what I saw. I read it. Shut up.
Even your son there says the VII Legion. I'm going to use that now.
Good.
Which army do you play? I play the VII Legion.
The hell is that? VII. Have you not heard of it? What is wrong with you? VII. Look, it's right here. VII. Get away from me.
I'm sorry, you were saying about the models?
No, I'm not saying anything. Nothing. I'm not saying jack squat anymore.
I asked you whether you like I asked you whether you like the tactical armor or the Terminator armor.
Say anything. I'm not saying anything.
Odie says 7th Legion. Who's that?
I don't know. But this is the VII Legion.
God, that Terminator one is so badass. No,
I like them both. I really do. It's just
here's the thing. So, as you know, there are no rules for 30K models in 40K. However, you know, some people like myself like to take these amazing 30K models and apply them to 40K. For instance, you know, these
nobody can see it because we're not watching it. You want me to turn to you?
But you can see me. We are on a Zoom call. You can see me. So of course.
Wait. Okay, I'll put it back.
So of course, you know, I'm taking these White Scar specific Tartaros guys. They're called the Ebb and Keshig,
right.
And I'm going to use them in 40K as my Blade Guard veterans. Slap a shield on the arm, and boom, they're basically equipped the same way as the Blade Guard veterans, right?
You know, that's a good point. I would actually take it as a regular termie, you know,
or you know, the new Blade Guard captain is one of the most powerful Terminators right now, and he's got the same equipment. He's got the blade, you know, he's got the sword that a Blade Guard captain would have. He's got the shield like a Blade Guard captain would have. You know, he would make a great Blade Guard captain.
I just love the sculpt. I love the sculpt. I love the pose.
The sculpted so much great detail.
Yeah. And
go back to the Termi for a second, though.
Yep.
And one thing I want to bring to your attention, though, something you may have been asking for a new sculpt for a long time. The other thing, and again, I think a Blade Guard captain would be really awesome because Blade Guard captains are one of the stronger captains you can pick from right now. Mm-hmm. And I think this one has like a really mega sculpt that would fit it perfectly. However, I want you to imagine replacing that sword with a hammer, maybe even modeling a big ass fist on the back end. And what have you been asking for a new sculpt for a long time?
I don't know. Reminded me, my CRS is kicking in.
I would never, you know, okay, so you and I aren't supposed to lie to each other, right, my brother?
Right.
Wow. And this could be a lie.
A lie? You're lying to me now? What do you mean? What do you
a Lysander? A Lysander model?
Sanding what?
Lysander? Captain Lysander?
Sander.
Captain Lysander?
Is that like a belt sander?
the
You can punch me later.
Nah, gonna go straight for the nads. Just one kick.
Yeah, you know what? If I can find a print of the Fist of Dorn, dude, that would be freaking amazing. If I can actually print it, because I would definitely replace that. Yeah, you know, that's just me. Thing is, if I start acting smart around here, you know, people.
Kinja is an epic model as well. I definitely wholeheartedly agree. I've got a little Kinja conversion that I'm doing up right now for my Blade Guard captain for my White Scars.
There's so much that I can do.
And this guy would be an amazing character too. You could use him for so much.
Just go for the net, simple but effective. So that's the kind of crap that I used to do to my brother, my actual brother. We're growing up, and I would just play.
Good evening, Ashley.
Stupid, dumb as hell. And then literally, he would actually lunge at me. He would lunge at me. I mean, full blown out, like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh God. Yeah.
You right, Phoenix. Simple but effective.
Yeah. No, I really love this. I mean,
both of the, I think, like I said, like Archer said, and I got to agree, even as a non-Imperial Fist fan, dude, I would love painting up. And I love that there is a fist and a Templar shape on the shield there, the Templar cross.
Right.
So, I mean, honestly, like it's very fist leaning, but I mean, this would also work for, Templars would also go great for this model.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's
a gorgeous dude. I love it. It's just a beefy model, man. No, dude, I really do like this. I'm
And it's got right up there, as a sign standing up over his shoulders so nobody forgets that the army he comes from is from the VII Legion.
VII Legion. Nobody can mistake in that. But,
like, oh man, what army's coming at us? Oh shit, it's the VII Legion.
Here they come. It's the guys with the VII on top.
Yeah, you're right. This could be any successor.
Yeah, really
absolutely.
No, dude, I love this. This is absolutely. There's so much that can be done with this.
Honestly, because it's like the more generic fist grabbing the lightning symbol instead of like the fist in the circle. Right. You could use it for honestly like any of the legions that use a fist as the symbol. I mean, honestly, sure. You could there's like the Emperor's hands. You could really use that as, and some other stuff too.
I mean, even
right, exactly. That's exactly what I said. D. They would make great blade guard.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
The Terminator. You could make your blade guard captain. The regular guy, slap a shield on him. He could make a regular blade guard easily. Yeah, no, I said the exact same thing.
When are they?
They give us the teaser, and then they'll probably give us a release date 3 months from now. So
I really want to know. That's just great, dude.
I think Forge World definitely going to get some Frost and Fist money on this one.
I got a feeling for sure, man. That is something I'm gonna. But the thing is, if you look at the poses, these are actional poses, like the older stuff, even 40K stuff, the Firstborn stuff. I mean, they're just kind of sitting there, they're holding a gun, but that's it. They're not really. I don't know. There's not really a lot of dynamics in the sculpt itself. So.
Gamecraft Dragon says, and they'll be out of stock in the first 47 minutes.
Jeez, you're right.
Like all the new releases.
Yeah, you're right. I get so excited. All right, we're out of stock. Oh.
Okay. Can we all take a minute to appreciate? I think it's vastly underrated, but I feel like Tartaros Terminator armor to me is one of the best Mark of Armor sets in the entire game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It just looks really good. It's just very majestic.
I'm pretty sure like most of their Tartaros stuff, unless you bought the Prospero box set, it's going to be resin.
Yes. Man.
It's, resin has its challenges, but I mean, for a gorgeous sculpt like this, I think it'd be worth it.
You know what, man? I've dealt with resin. I'm okay with it. I can make it work. Besides this, right? The only thing with that is, of course, you have to worry about the blade, because
the blade, and then of course I think that
probably the
VII on top will snap off easily. Like I don't think like assembling him it'll snap off, but I think like as you handle him, put him in and out of your gaming case or whatever, it could snap off or get caught on something. I hate. You guys ever have something like that, like the little spikes on top of the VII? You ever had that catch on the foam?
I do. And yeah, like okay, so. Dorn or Lysander, right? He's got that skull on the top with that, right? I constantly have to be really, really careful with him because I snag on the foam all the time, dude. And I swear I'm gonna snag that thing and snatch it right off.
Ray bought a squad of Tartaros to use as his regular termies. That's awesome. I saw that, and actually, I just recently painted up my Tartaros not too long ago. They actually also have an entry in the regular codex. I don't know if Ray is aware. They're called Relic Terminators, which encapsulates the Tartaros and the Cataphracti. And a lot of people say that point for point, the Relic Terminators are better than the regular Terminator options, especially for like, the options that you can give them and stuff like that. Yeah, I had two squads. I had the 5-man squad, which I just painted up. And I've got this one with the Ebon Keshig in resin. The other one was plastic. The Ebon Keshig here is resin that I need to finish up. And they've just been sitting here about 25% completed. They're 5 points more with the exact same stats. No, I was just saying with the loadout, because they can take a different loadout to what the regular Terminators are. So, the fact that they can go, I think one of the best options that a lot of competitive people like Tactical Tortoise and Auspex Tactics have said are the best are like the Lightning Claw Combi Bolter combo, because you can put out just boatloads of hits and attacks and shots, both in the melee phase and in the shooting phase, because they've got the bolter discipline. So it really kind of doubles up on their effectiveness because they can put out a ton of damage during 2 different phases. Oh, okay. He's going to go Chain Fist. I got you. Chain Fists are groovy, baby. Freak, now is not the time for your stage music.
Actually, it's a little slower. But same kind of music.
All right, so the next article we're going to be looking at.
Yes.
And actually, we're going through this kind of quickly tonight, so I may actually throw in a third article.
All right. Hearing me. All right.
Oh, did you like the thumbnail for tonight with the hearts over your eyes?
Oh yeah, I thought that was pretty. and yeah.
I was sitting here trying to pull up the third article, and because I was talking, I typed in thumbnail instead of Warhammer Community. All right, so a bit of Marmite, and we have the new battle commander for the Sisters of Battle. And what I'm really stoked about is a lot of people are comparing her to basically the Gilliman, the Primarch of the Sisters of Battle. And I don't mean Primarch in the same way, of course, as like, the Gilliman is the gene father of the Ultramarines, but I mean like in the same kind of like buffs she gives out, power level, in that way. It seems going to like she's going to be that same kind of supreme commander of the Sisters of Battle.
That's a spear or pike?
It's a thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was a sword, but it looks like a staff in that picture.
Oh man, that looks so crazy.
But it is a battle suit.
So it's Morven Val? Is that how you pronounce it?
Sure. I didn't listen to the Warhammer stream, so I don't know how they pronounced it.
I'd say it's Morven Val, one of the youngest battle sisters to ever occupy the position of Abbess Sanctorum, the supreme commander of the Adeptus Sororitas, chosen by the Ecclesiarch in the vain hope of securing a malleable and inexperienced pawn. Val instead took to her appointment with a faith and zeal that had served her well in the Celestant Order. Damn.
Oh. She's super cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a Custode Spear.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so from like this angle of showing the model, I only saw the blade. I thought it was a sword at first. Yeah. I didn't realize it continued on past her back. Okay.
Yeah, you can see.
A Custode Spear. That's what that is. That's cool. Dude, she is going to be a beast. Now, right off the bat, and I spent a good while talking about comic. I like the design of the model. And I think, first of all, it depends on whether or not you like these battle suits that the sisters come out with. I like the normal sisters battle suits. And a lot of people don't like them because they've got what a lot of people are referring to as the baby carrier vibe. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and I'm okay with that kind of thing because like some of the things I really enjoyed growing up was like Ripley and the cargo loader, and a few cartoons growing up like Exo Squad, and some other anime that had exosuits like Tekmen Blade and stuff like that, some anime. So I really actually kind of like that kind of a mech suit kind of look.
Yeah, I agree with Big D. Yeah, I love the legs that don't show like the baby carriers. Yeah, that's
exactly
what's that's very attractive to me.
and I actually said that same thing to someone during one of their streams, and I forget who, but like they were calling it the baby carrier. I'm like, but her legs are in the suit, you know. It's
They're not. It's just like she's a part of it. It's to me, it looks like a really cool, you know, a small size mech. I love it.
Yeah. Now what I don't love is honestly the color scheme. I know they want it to match like the other big HQ they came out with like a floating ivory throne.
Right.
So they've kind of gone for that ivory and gold and white color here. I'm not in love with the color scheme, but it honestly, I think this is one of the worst pictures of it. I've seen it also on their website with a black background, and the black I think shows off that bone color better. I think it just looks kind of gaudy here against the white, but overall, again, it's not that I care how they color it, because, you know, people can do whatever they want with their models, but it didn't sell the model to me right off the bat. Also, I think the missiles being black on the shoulders was a weird choice because it just looks like a bunch of holes.
Yeah.
What is that phobia called where you have a fear of seeing like a bunch of holes in something?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's yeah, trypophobia or something like that.
Is that the fear of tripping?
Of holes.
Are you actually Googling it?
No. Yeah, trypophobia is a fear or disgust of closely packed holes. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe that thing gives me. And there are like horror pictures you can see online that makes a lot of people uncomfortable. That's kind of like what it gives me the vibes of. I think if they had like some of the more traditional like red tipped missiles or something like that.
Right, or the yellow, or I agree. This is
But yeah, the black missiles is a weird color choice to me.
I think overall, I think this would be great if it got painted, you know, a little differently to kind of show the contrast, because right here, like you're right, the missiles kind of blend in with the rest of the exhaust and all that. So yeah, I would paint either red or yellow, man. Overall,
and that's kind of like my problem with the overall thing. Like the cloak is black, which is cool, but I feel like the ivory and the white and the really pale gold all kind of blend together.
Right.
So it looks kind of just flat to me, you know. Anyways, the paint job aside, I think it's going to look good when I put it in my bloody rose colors.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty stoked. But let's take a look at the stats.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. All right, so you've got movement 8 inches, weapon skill 2, ballistics 2, strength 5, toughness 5. Wow. Okay. 8 wounds, and you have 5 attacks. Dude, this is she's pretty tough, man. She's kind of built like who said it? D, like a dreadnought. She's pretty much built like one. Did I lose you? Are you still there? Am I talking to myself?
I muted myself to cough, and then I forgot to unmute myself.
Oh, okay.
But so if you look, she's got kind of a similar stat line like a Dread, but also kind of similar to Gilliman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because she, like I said, she is almost like a Sisters of Battle Primarch, and so, you know, she's got like the same kind of stats, just less physically imposing like Gilliman. Right. Of course, Gilliman being a demigod is going to have like beyond stats, right, strength and toughness and whatnot. But other than that, very similar. So on top of the 8 wounds, she's also got a 2-up save, like you mentioned, and coupled with that, you can see there she's got that 4-up invul save. Right. So she's going to be very tough to take out, unless you roll like me, because 4-ups can be easy to miss. Actually, I say that I got to stop saying that, because the last game I played against Atlas, my luck turned around, and all of a sudden I couldn't miss a 4-up save. Knock on wood.
Each time this model would lose a wound as a result of a mortal wound, roll 1d6 on the 4-up, and the wound is not lost. So
4-up invul and a 4-up feel no pain against mortal wounds. So you're not just going to be able to psychic her to death.
Half the damage characteristics of that attack. Nice. Oh, it's called a Lance of Illumination. Wow, each time an attack is made with this weapon, select one of the profiles below to make the attack. Okay, so Yeah, definitely not AP -1. No AP weapons here, so you can do the lunging strike, which is a -3 AP, which is pretty badass. With a
Yep. So
+3, yeah.
so that's your big damage dealer. If you need to take down something strong like a
Right.
vehicle or a
Right.
character. So let's see, base strength 5. So we're looking at strength 8 -3. So we're looking at like power fist damage there and 3 damage.
That's pretty good.
Or even thunder hammer. If we're talking about space marines, and then of course, even that you can get the 2 hits per roll. And so that's you're doubling her number of attacks. -2, still good AP.
Yeah.
You're still be strength 5, -2, 1 damage.
Yeah.
So if you need to take out hordes like orcs, you can get in more attacks that way.
This is pretty cool. I mean, it says here, like, if you actually roll an unmodified roll of 6, then the target will suffer a 1 mortal wound. So in addition to their normal damage, so if you hit them with the 3, oh man, you got 1 more mortal wound, dude. That's 4. That can hurt.
She would give the Death Guard a run for their money.
Yes,
I think it's a great time that I'm getting into Sisters of Battle.
It is a good time indeed. I mean, they really, she's definitely pretty beefy. All right, here's the little missile launcher. They call it a Paragon missile launcher.
Cool.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like how they blended it in. I think this could look better if it was a little more contrasting instead of black on silver. So let's see. Before selecting targets, select one of the profiles below. So of course you've got your Sanctorum missiles and then Prioris missiles. I guess it's kind of similar to your Frack and Crack, right? I mean,
yeah. So it's basically like a cyclone missile launcher, essentially.
Right, 36-inch range. That's a hell of a. That's pretty typical, really, for missiles. And then heavy 2d6, strength 4, 0 AP, and 1 damage. Versus the Prioris missile, which is strength heavy 2, strength 8, and -2 AP with a D6. So of course everybody's going to be pushing for that. But
I know it's been a hot minute since you played your Contemptor.
Yeah.
But that is almost verbatim the exact same stat line as the missile launcher on a Contemptor Dreadnought, which is fine. It's a good weapon.
Right.
Especially with that 2-up ballistic skill. It's going to be good for dealing out some damage.
Right.
And it's not showing anything special for it. It's not giving us her stats. But don't forget, on her other arm, she's also got that special heavy bolter. Oh, yeah. And I'm sure it's not just going to be a regular heavy bolter. It looks too fancy.
No, it looks like a storm bolter, huh?
No, it's a heavy bolter of some kind.
Okay.
But at the very least, it's going to be at least a mastercrafted storm bolter, I think. Which usually, at the very least, a mastercrafted will give it an extra damage. Can you imagine a damage 3 heavy bolter? That would be insane.
It is. The Abbas Sanctorum, I think, what is this?
Have a great night, D. Good luck at your tourney, man.
Take care, man. Have fun, bud. What is this? This is just an aura?
Yeah, this is her buffs because she, like I said, she's the supreme commander of the Sisters of Battle. So these are the buffs that she's going to give, kind of like your chapter master for your Space Marines are.
So it's called the Abbas Sanctorum Aura, while a friendly Adeptus Sororitas Core unit is within 6 inches of this model. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack, re-roll a hit roll of 1 and re-roll a wound. Wow. Really?
So this is why a lot of people are comparing her to like a miniature Gilliman.
Yeah.
Because that's Gilliman's buff.
Yeah. 1 and 1. You get both.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. And then commander.
So, so with her aura ability, that means all of the Sisters of Battle within 6 inches can re-roll hits and wound rolls of 1, but then she can select one unit.
Right.
And when she selects them, they can re-roll everything.
That's ridiculous.
It doesn't just say hit and wound rolls of 1. That can re-roll everything, all of the hit rolls and the wound rolls.
Right. It's not limited to one particular. Yeah, you're right.
But it's just limited to, you got to pick one unit in your, and that's another thing that's important. You got to do it in your command phase.
Right.
So this is where a lot of people mess up sometimes, especially less experienced players, is they'll forget it during their command phase because that's before you got to really think in advance. That's before moving.
Mhm.
That's before your psychic phase. That's before, not that you're going to have psychics with Sisters of Battle, but that's before you start shooting at stuff. And a lot of times people will wait to see, okay, what's already taking damage.
Right.
Okay, I really need to take out this thing because, you know, my retributors didn't take it out or whatever. So I'm going to nominate this squad and make them reroll everything. Oh no, you know what? I forgot to do that during my command phase.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, in a friendly game, you and I would just tell each other, nah,
Right.
go ahead, man.
Right.
But like if you're playing against a pickup game,
Yeah, you won't.
you
get-
know,
yeah,
or
you won't
exactly.
get
I mean, you got to remember to do it in advance. Or as my man Axel would say from Kingdom Hearts, got it memorized.
away with it.
Now I want them. I'll have to talk Greg into letting me get them. All right, new army, baby. Ashley's going with the Sisters of Battle.
I wonder what that conversation would be like. You know,
honey, honey, I want Sisters of Battle. Okay, let me just take a walk down to the hobby store. Nope. Handcuffs to the bed.
or it's
No,
like, I am getting Sisters of Battle. But
Yeah.
honey, I don't take. I said, and then after he got up and wiped the blood off his forehead, we walked to the hobby store.
Ash, my friend, I am just now starting Sisters of Battle 2, so we can get into them together. We can start building up our forces together. We can start painting them together. This will be fun. We can work on our armies together. We can braid each other's hair. Wait,
All right, now
never
you're
mind.
getting weird.
No, sorry, just ignore that last part.
I didn't realize that twitch.
Oh, that's
the
the-
wrong thing, guys. Sorry. Don't look me guy in the curtain.
Oh, speaking of Sisters of Battle, I forgot to read out Phoenix's comment earlier, talking about this commander here. Phoenix says she's going to look gorgeous in my Rune Lord brass and cobalt. I love your color scheme, Phoenix, and she is definitely going to look way better in your color scheme than the standard color scheme here. All right, continue on, my brother.
That was it. That was pretty much it.
Okay.
Do you have another one? Do you have another article?
Yep.
Article? Gimme. Must have.
And to go with that, we're going to look at day 2 of Warhammer Fest from last week to look at all of the Sisters of Battle stuff they announced last week. X-Wing is a fun game. I have them scum.
I don't know if she's calling me scum or she's calling us scum or.
Is it the Rebel scum you have? I think I remember the Imperial saying Rebel scum.
I don't know the context. I mean, I know that context, but the context she has it in is not.
So I'm our brother Atlas is the one who's getting us in the game. He's playing mercenaries.
Oh, he's doing it. He's playing. Yes, he did say he was playing X-Wing, didn't he?
He's the one who got me to buy the box set. He's been trying to get me into the game for like a year now.
Oh.
So I just happened to see them on sale, and I'm like, okay, this is where I get into the game. 58%,
Dude, you can't beat that. You can't freaking beat that. No,
right?
I don't.
So Atlas is playing mercenaries, you know, like Boba Fett and stuff like that. And so he's got like the Boba Fett Slave One ship and some other stuff that goes with the mercenary set. I'll be playing Rebels. Freak is playing Imperials.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, dude. I can't wait.
And like I said, like one of the things I keep thinking every time I come over with the Lear on Saturdays is like, man, I wish that, you know, we could get in a game while we're here, but you know, having already committed time to Lyra's piano practice. And then of course I know if I'm like, okay, let's stop and set up a game, and, you know, I'd be getting back to Lily way too late. And then, you know, she'd be upset and you know,
I think we needed like kind of move our the amount of time, because it's supposed to be an hour and we kind of do like 3 or 4.
Although I do want to get into
it. I enjoy it wholeheartedly. But yeah, I think if we can, you know, kind of scale the time for I think we could probably get a game in, dude. I'm chomping, man.
I was about to say let's talk after the show tonight, because I really want to schedule one when we can soon.
Most definitely.
It's been too long, brother. I think you and I haven't had one all year.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
Have
beginning
we?
of the beginning of the year, we've actually played. We played. That was Atlas at the beginning of the year. Yeah, we've done since then. Right?
Nah. You're thinking
you
of right
sure?
before we did my birthday when we did our first games of ninth edition.
No, but okay. When do we go to the clouds?
That was my birthday, November.
That was in November. Oh God, has it been that long?
Yeah.
So we did Atlas before or after? That was before, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he had his first ninth edition games with us, and then we went to
clouds.
no, he did his first games with us. Then we did 40K and barbecue in October with Atlas and Oni, and then we did my birthday. Yeah,
dude, that's been almost 6 months, more than 6 months. Good God.
Yeah.
Hasn't been that long?
This year's flown by, man.
Oh, wow, that sucks. Dude.
Well, to be fair, though, I mean, a lot of that is, me, because like the first several months this month, I was like every other weekend at my grandma's place.
Yeah, you had a reason. Yeah, you had a reason. No, really, man, we okay, yeah, we'll talk offline and try to get something, because I really want to. I'm really excited about, July, but if we can get in a game before then, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Get some 40K in while we're working up to our AOS stuff.
Yeah, we work
hobby on.
Yeah, like Brother Steve says we were going to play in March, but we got busy. Yeah, dude, March. Dude, I was just so tired of being busy. I'm tired of adulting. Done. Stop adulting. I want to just not. So, yeah.
Agreed.
All right. We got any other articles, you said?
Yeah, I just sent it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Warhammer Fest.
Hello, everybody.
That's it. Warhammer Fest Day 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to not play the video.
That's fair.
There we go. Warhammer Fest. All right. It looks like they showcased the Morvenval.
Yep. She was the first. Very cool, by the way.
Yeah.
And right there, I think right there with the Frozen video, she looks way better with the background, doesn't she?
Yeah, she really does. Because you can kind of see all the features and everything. I think the white washes it out.
Yeah, it really does.
No, I agree. It looks really good. You can actually see the difference between the copper or the bronze versus the gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
It definitely has.
It washes out. See.
Yep. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Morvan Abbas Sanctorum of the Adeptus Sorortis. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, so you've got helmet, no helmet option.
Which I'm not a big fan of the face, so I'm glad there's a helmet option. Plus, I feel like a big mech suit like that looks better with the helmet.
I agree with that. I love that. Look how, man, very nice. So it's the lance. I forgot. It was the lance of, what's it called?
I think it was the Lance of Badassery. It was the Lance of Illumination. But
that's that Illumination.
I think Lance of Badassery fits better.
I think that's appropriate. So yeah, so you can get the helmet.
So this is saying her power level is going to be on par with the Silent King, Abaddon the Despoiler, and Captain General Trajan Valoris from the Custodes. So yeah, she's going to be right up there with some of the strongest characters in the game.
Astrid, Durga, and Agatha Dolan. Nice. Oyster 30 from one of our most recent Battle Sisters Bulletin. Ooh. Uh,
So I'm worried about this one, man.
I am too, bro.
I think this Banner character looks amazing, except for the bowl cut. I'm not. Really
Yeah, that's the thing that's drawing me. Yeah, that's
they're definitely going to be a head swap for me. But
yeah, for sure.
Other than that, though, the Banner character looks amazing. I am honestly and truly worried, though. That banner looks intimidating as hell to paint. I'm sure it will be textured. So like I'm sure the wings and the skeleton will be elevated off of the banner.
In order to be able to paint it, you mean?
Yeah. However, like getting the fabric right. Like look at the way she's gathering up the fabric in the fold in the crook of her arm. Look at the folds in the fabric. Like I think that's going to be really easy to jack up and not look like fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Lance of Badassery, I'll buy that for $1. I love that saying. I first heard what's his name from Deployment Zone? Winters say I'll buy it for $1. And I've always liked the saying since watching his battle reports. But yeah, I think for sure, I definitely want the Banner Bearer character. She looks amazing, but I don't know if I'm going to be up to the task to paint it. And I would like to say here again, a lot of people have been saying for a while that the people who do the painting for the Warhammer articles and stuff like that have started slacking since the box art of, years gone by. I look at that banner and I think this is definitely a challenge to that statement. Like, again, there are way better painters out there than me, I'm sure, and way better painters out there that can surpass the skill level. And if they are, of that level of painting, kudos. But I definitely can't look at that and say, that they're not doing an awesome job.
Right.
Like
they do an amazing job there. Yeah.
This character here is interesting looking. I don't know if I have any video game players or RPG players in the house here, but her face and her hairstyle reminds me of Ansem from Kingdom Hearts. She's definitely got like that Disney villain kind of look in the face to me. She looks so much like Ansem. Other than that, though, it's a cool model. She's got like a very squared off, like bring it, you shall not pass kind of pose.
We are the knights who say, okay.
Neat.
I like this.
The Palatine. I got her in my box set with the dark elves.
Nah, does he now? I like this. Oh, that's right. The Piety Pain.
Yep. The Palatine is like a lieutenant, but for Sisters of Battle.
Very nice.
I don't think before they had a way to reroll hits of one before. I don't think they had a way to reroll wounds. And so the fact that they're getting a lieutenant model, a Palatine as they're called, is pretty big for them. I say are getting. Obviously, she came out with Piety and Pain, so they have gotten is a big thing. The Sacrosancts. This is cool to me. Again, what's my favorite part of the game, Freak? Melee, baby. Mm-hmm. And mace and shield, halberds and shield. These babes look like they're ready to muff some stuff up.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Dude, there's a freaking pistol there. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, my God.
The pistol hidden in the shield reminds me of Gundam Wing.
Oh, man.
One of the characters, the Wing Gundam, had a big-ass pulse rifle hidden in its shield.
Oh. Oh,
dude.
Wow. Dude, these are crazy poses. This is nuts.
Yeah. Badassery. Oh, man, that pose right there looks so cool, but that is definitely going to have to be sub-assembly.
Yes.
I'm looking at that shield right over the chest and face, and it's just giving me anxiety looking at it. How am I going to paint that? Obviously, sub-assembly, but.
Very nice, dude. Look at that. Oh, this is.
The maces look cool. The halberds look cool. It's just, so cool. What's going on, hobby fam? We got the pale orc in here. Let's all give him a wah. See, this is why I can't do that for my.
Actually, that wasn't too bad. That was kind of, deep down the throat, almost,
Well, if there's one thing I can do,
What?
it's no. Actually, I can't. I've got a pretty bad gag reflex. But
Wow.
What?
That's disturbing.
oh, cool! You can even give him a plasma, or was that a flamer pistol inside the shield?
A flamer, yeah. That looks like a flamer pistol, yeah.
That would be cool.
Pilot, let's see. What should have a little more detail? Warsuit pilot can advance.
I imagine that's probably for like the sergeant or sister superior, as they're called in the squad. Man, these look so cool.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all, man. Ooh.
And these are the big.
Dang.
So this is like a battle suit like we were looking at the big boss having.
Right.
But these are the ones for like just the elite troops, and I want some of these babies.
That's gorgeous.
Commodore, my man, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great night and good luck in your tournament, man. I hope you wreck face. I hope you come out on top. I hope you dominate.
Oh man, I like this.
Dude, yeah, these suits look amazing. And I think they really, really look good in the black and silver with the red. It really almost makes me wish I'd gone Martyred Lady. I say wish. It's not like it's too late for me to go back. I could do Martyred Lady right now, but because I'm still building.
Yeah, you won't.
Make Papa Dorn proud. Do you see? I have trouble because on one hand, your fists are like some of my favorite Imperial fists I've seen. They look great. So I want to cheer for your fists. I want to cheer for these wolves because they wolves, baby. So, good luck to you both. And I hope you two come out. I hope you two end up in the finals facing each other, mano y mano. I hope that's how it rolls, man. That way I can cheer for you both and I win either way.
Yay.
So these are so cool. The mace is really cool. The sword is really cool.
I'm a huge fan of the sword. That sword looks
the sword looks awesome, but the mace just looks so knightly, I think they come in sets of 3, so I definitely will be building both options. And looks like you can have them with heavy flamer, multi-melta, or heavy bolter. And
so this is multi-melta. Let me see. So this
I'm a big fan of. No, that's the multi-melta.
No,
I'm a. I'm
a little ahead of you, so yeah.
So, I'm a big fan of multi-meltas in general. So I think I'm probably going to build mine with 3 multi-meltas and then switch them up between the axe and the maces.
That makes sense.
Or the sword and the maces.
and this, what is this?
Have a great day at work. That's a flamer.
Okay.
Have a great day at work, Ash. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you have a badass night, even though it's at work. I hope the night you have at work makes you smile all night long, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're so neat. So cool. Okay. All right, done.
Like I said, and these are new, man. Like, it's such a great time to be getting into Sisters because they have such cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. I have loved the idea of Sisters of Battle since we got into the game. But to be honest with you, I didn't have a love for the old metal models. That's why I didn't start them up, when we were early in the game. But now with these plastic Sisters and then all these new models and kits they're coming out with, dude, Sisters look so amazing now. And
I have to agree, man. These are looking great, dude.
And we'll tell you though, so far, Sisters have been so tiny and fiddly and a pain to build. But there's no arguing with how good they look, man. This is just amazing.
Yeah. Could you imagine having these along with the where's she at? Badass chick. This one, the Morinval.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. That is my game plan. So the way I play my my Malay armies in general is I like to do multiple threats on multiple fronts, right?
Right.
So like I'll usually throw like cavalry on one side of you and wolfen coming up the other side of you.
Right.
I think I'd love to do the same thing here, putting up these suits going up one flank and then have my Repentia in like a rhino or something coming up the other flank. And then like have my, shooting in the middle or something, my objective grabbers. And I think that could work very well as a synergy here.
Right.
Maybe even have like my flying seraphim coming up the center. So I think I could definitely see some synergies. Like this is helping me build my list in my head of what I want to do. And I think that's really going to help me because I think that's what I've been missing so far is like, I'm enjoying the models and I'm enjoying putting them together, but I haven't really had a direction of what I want to do with my army. But now in my head, I'm starting to put it together. Like I'm already seeing, I going to need at least 3 squads of the cheap troop choices to grab objectives, right?
Right.
I'm going to need at least 3 rhinos to put them in. So that way I can protect them because sisters, while great objective holders, are incredibly squishy, right?
Right.
You breathe on them and they fall over.
Right.
So I got to put rhinos on to keep them in so that way they can take the objectives. I know I'm going to want to have some retributors to have heavy weapons to shoot stuff on, probably deep strike them somewhere. And now I'm seeing I want to put Repentia on one side of the board and these suits on the other side of the board. Like it's all coming together in my head, what I want to do.
Right.
And I'm really, it's motivating when you start, visualizing it, when you see how you want to list build, Back from Fan Fest, man, I know you and Ethan usually give us the deets in the WhatsApp. Roxas, my brother, by the way, welcome to the chat, Roxas, my brother. So I'm definitely looking forward to them deets because I did not watch it myself. I hope it was awesome though. Tell me it was awesome at least. Oh, and I completely forgot about this Castigator tank.
Dude.
I'm so excited for this Castigator tank.
This is probably the most amazing tank I have ever seen.
Right? It's just like, what's the one that you can put the 4 last cannons on or the auto cannon? Predator. It looks like a sister's version of a Predator, but somehow it looks more squat and armored, more boxy and armored.
It's beefier. It looks like a Sherman tank, dude.
I love this design. It's so well blended, like the Space Marine version of the tank, but also, like you said, gave it almost kind of a real world tank feel, that Sherman kind of feel. It's an amazing model. And I was wanting to get some of those missile launcher tanks like Lars has. Yeah. I think I'd rather have this thing for my sister's battle. Like that's the tank, man. That just looks amazing.
It's like, is that like an auto turret? Let me see. Dude, this thing's pretty beefy, man. Good
I
night.
think that's some kind of either auto cannon or battle cannon. I'm thinking it's going to be some kind of auto cannon.
So it says it's based upon a Rhino chassis. That looks way beefier than a Rhino chassis. Weapon-sponsored mounted heavy bolters. Yeah, we see that. But what the hell is that?
It just says primary weapon. It's not telling us yet. It would be cool if it's a... Oh, look, there's different... It's different weapon options.
Yep.
It is a battle cannon. Oh my God. Dude, when Atlas used to play his Imperial Guard against us, you remember what those battle cannons used to do, right?
Yeah. I was the butt of those battle cannons.
Ethan too. Ethan and his Imperial Guard. Ethan loved the Lehman Russes.
Twin-barreled autocannon or battle cannon.
The autocannon looks cool, but the battle cannon looks like it's where it's at.
It's insane. Yeah, it looks like a freaking real-world cannon on a tank. Good grief.
Heretics, you've been warned.
Wow, dude.
And just look at the amount of DACA on this thing. So you got the badass battle cannon.
Right.
Plus 2 heavy bolters. That's 6 shots of heavy bolter. And then 4 bolter shots from that storm bolter up top.
Right.
And then 8 if they get in rapid fire range.
Right. Wow.
So that's oh, look, there's another heavy bolter on front.
Where?
So it's
Oh,
9
this one
heavy
here.
bolter shots. Yeah.
Good night.
So much DACA. Fiddly is Night Haunt. Sisters are a walk in the park compared. I love Night Haunt, but it looks like I will. I mean, I love the look of Night Haunt, but it looks like I will never play them because Fiddly models definitely seem like they take someone with more patience than me to put together.
There she is. There's the Codex meet.
So I think, and it's either, I think the order of next releases are supposed to be either Admech then Sisters or Sisters then Admech. I think it's Admech then Sisters. And then I think Orcs are supposed to be coming down the after that down the line. Not confirmed on the Orcs, but we did see when we were looking at the news last week that the new Orc Codex will be in the new Beast Raider the Beast Snaggers box. So we know Orc Codex is coming sometime soon. So I think it's Admech, Sisters, and Orcs.
And it's crazy. Everything that geared for the Wolf Brother.
Oh yeah, Admech, I played him. Sisters, I played him.
Oh, I
Orcs,
know.
I played him.
Not yet. Oh, pretty amazing.
You're pretty amazing. And cool, another campaign book coming out.
Not really.
Oh, can you go back up to that battle scene?
Yep. Is this one?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Okay, so
hold on. Let me get to it because I'm all over the damn place. Give me a second here. I'll tell you.
the one that had the Demon Bellicor on it.
Gotcha. Okay, stand by. Give me a second. Hang on. There it is.
So there we go. So that Bellicor looks amazing. And I had never seen a size comparison of how big the new Bellicor looks versus an Imperial Knight. Dude, with his wingspan, he is towering over that Imperial Knight.
Pretty close, yeah.
I mean, he looks like he's actually on a little bit of a higher ground, but still, it looks like he's about as high as the Imperial Knight.
Yeah, definitely. He's no small guy for sure.
That's awesome. So that's a big, beefy demon. And then also, I'm normally used to seeing the, what are they called? The little dragon thing. It's Helldrake. Okay. I was about to say Hell Turkey. It's what a lot of people call them. Yeah, the Helldrake. I'm used to seeing them in red. I've not seen them in the black and gold matching Bellicor before. That looks pretty cool together.
Pretty cool.
These things are pretty scary. Kelly, I think, has 2 in her army, and they did a lot of battle damage on the battle. I know I haven't played against Kelly since 7th edition, but they seemed scary at the time.
Didn't she paint one for the painting challenge? Was that one that she painted? No,
she painted up a demon called a Bloodthirst.
Ah, okay.
But they seem pretty good in battle, and I think, I mean, I want to see more dragons in the game. I wish more people would play these things. It sucks that they're chaos, but they look so cool. Oh, we were talking about that tank earlier and all the DACA it comes with. Phoenix says, when you want something not just dead, but crispy dead. The Caradon terrain set looks pretty neat. Very cool.
Oh, we've got a lot of that stuff that we got from
Chief Live Gaming.
Yeah.
Yep. I've actually still got the pipes right here in my drawer that I need to finish painting up.
Yeah.
I say finish because they've been prime black and I've gone no further with them. But
yeah, I think that'd be fun to do.
Yeah.
All right. Very nice.
So yeah, that is all the awesome stuff coming out for Sisters. I thought since we looked at the commander for the Sisters, it'd be cool to look at all the sister stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
And yeah, it's a lot of sexy stuff.
Sexy.
Sexy. So it's been an awesome show so far. A lot of good news articles. You want to wrap it up with some art of the week, my brother?
Yes. What you ask.
While you pull up the art, you want to talk to the beautiful people. So
Why do you do that to me?
Run off mysteriously.
Oh, God.
Because I start the stream with 22 ounces or 24 ounces of delicious sneak, and sneak is so delicious. But you know,
yeah, I have the same problem. You know, you gotta run to the little boy's room and. All right, yeah, and then you leave me because you know I don't have the gift of gab. I just sit there and stand like.
You are so good talking to the people.
Hi, people. Me talk. And that's it. That's my talk. And they just look at me and like, oh God, when will Mythos get back? Oh,
pull up the beautiful art, man.
All right. Okay, guys, I'm pulling up the beautiful art. Give me a second here. I gotta change the transition. Get it out of here. Yes, my voice just went up just a minute. Can I find his art? There it is. Ooh, there's so much. Oh my goodness, there is so much. Now I gotta oh wow. I have to track down the latest and greatest here. We go. Okay, this was the last piece, I think. I don't know exactly where he left off, so I think this is it here. Friday. Yeah, that was last week. Okay, I think I found it. Did I? Good Lord. Okay, that was last week. All right, yeah, there's a lot of really good submissions, guys. Really good ones. So a lot of course, a lot of brush burning material. That's a thing. So let me go ahead and start changing it over here. So here we go. And the first one goes to the brush burning. Hell is my damn. Okay. So this one is by Matt Carnevale. I don't know. I think it's Italian. Let's go ahead and zoom this puppy in. So again, good night. I do believe this is non-metallic on the axe head, but look at that. I mean, everything about this looks so very realistic, including the wood on the axe. Unbelievable, including the leather straps to hold it down. The skin tones are fantastic. It's kind of funny. I was doing a hobby hangout with Brother Oni, and he was showing me how he does these his skin tones. And I was really surprised. I would have never thought, you know, the type of what he would actually do to make those skin tones look so vibrant. And I'm actually going to be using those tips to do that. So, and a lot of it is just really basing it certain skin tone, and then after that covering it with white spots or areas where the light is going to be reflecting, and then going over it with a lighter skin tone with the white actually shining through it. It looks really cool. This is a beautiful bust. Gorgeous.
Really gorgeous, dude. Look at the dirt in the fingernails.
Yeah. On the knuckles. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is a rough gal. Definitely a Nords chick, man. She is a Viking for sure.
Oh yeah, I love sexy Viking women.
Yeah, beautiful. So let's see here. Let's find more. Oh wow, here's another shot of it. I mean, even the eyes. Okay, so when you get that detail to the eyes, holy crap, dude! You're a step above it. But yeah, you're right. Look at the dirty knuckles, the fingers. I mean, she definitely has no problem getting her hands dirty.
The buffs and the scratches in the metal.
Oh yeah, and you can see that's non-metallic, man. That is incredible, dude. That is just incredible.
You can see different threads in the cloth.
Yep. Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah. Now, again, that's a level beyond my years, my friend. Unbelievable. All right, here we go.
Matte, gorgeous work.
The thing that really I think is very attracting in this particular piece is, dude, the emotion. Okay, I mean, she definitely has an expression on her. Like, I just killed 20 men and I'm ready for a pork chop. I don't know. I mean, she looks accomplished.
Oh yes, there's definitely some kind of like satisfaction and self-worth in that expression.
Absolutely. Jeez. She's not someone to be trifled with.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, look at this. Just man, just missing the other half of her. She could probably be a little more effective if she had legs. Man.
Yeah, I mean the paint job really conveys how sharp this axe is.
Right?
Like, it looks like you could do the old cartoon thing where you drop a piece of paper on it.
Oh yeah, or hair. But look at the wood. I was talking about that mythos. Look at the wood grain. That's just not right. I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn how to do wood grain like that.
Okay, so let me just clarify here. Just clarifying. We've got a lovely Viking woman that we're staring at from behind on the screen right now. And you're excited to look at the wood. Just clarifying.
Yeah. It looks so real. So real you can touch. Okay, let's go.
Also, I want to express how good the blonde is, because it's not just yellow.
Yes.
You see a lot, and I'm gonna start this off by quantifying. I'm not good at painting blonde hair, but you see a lot of people when they go for a blonde haired model, they immediately go with a flat yellow.
That would be me. Yep.
And
with a crayon.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the right answer is for blonde. Blonde is a really tough color to sell and make it look like blonde, not Crayola yellow. And this person has it. I mean, it looks great.
Everything, dude. I mean, it's amazing. And the fur, the freaking fur.
Yeah, absolutely.
Incredible, man. I don't know why we're doing this to ourselves, but okay.
Oh, Commodore specifically sent me this and said, all right, so I'm betting that this one is going to make Freak go, I'm freaking done.
Yeah.
I told him I'm not betting against that.
Yeah, Matt, this is everything, even the war paint. God, dog.
You remember on Red versus Blue, when Tex tells Griff, I don't need a weapon to kill you. That's what the expression on her face says to me.
That's exactly right.
The Emperor's paintbrush.
Wow.
The glow in the eyes is awesome.
Man.
The wear on the metal is awesome as well. But the thing I love the metal, but I think the thing that really captures me the most is the detail in the rotting teeth.
I was looking at the hands, like you can see straight, below the skin. It's just.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is Pirates of the Caribbean kind of vibe for me. Really cool. What's
and I think
really
this is
neat is that blue glow, or that purple glow rather, at OSL. You can see that it's that day-night time. You talked about that, how they have the ability of doing that. That's amazing. And you can see it on the axe. You can see it on the axe head. You can see it like underneath the knuckles.
Yep.
Man.
And the worn leather looks really good. The whole thing is just awesome.
Sargi Night Guard. Wow.
Yeah, I think this is one of the Cursed City models. Brilliant work. Brilliant work at Burst Paintbrush.
This is by Hera Models Minis.
Dude, this looks like it's straight out of a video game. Like,
what is this? Is this a model? Or is this a painting?
Let's look at the description.
Now live on Kickstarter, new version of Silly by Doesn't tell me.
Let me
Paints
pull up.
incredible as well. Always from. It's a paint. It's painting of some sort. It looks very three-dimensional, but I can't say for sure.
That's how good it is. If it is a bust or whatever,
Right.
that you can't tell.
I don't know.
Let me view the comments.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's a model, dude. Because there's some work in progress shots. That's a bust.
Oh my gosh.
That is phenomenal.
I love the sword. Look at the sword.
And
the gem. The eyeball? I mean,
the eyeball is so well done, it's creeping me out, honestly.
I don't even know why I bothered.
The sword really reminds me of like Fell Energy in Warcraft.
Yes, it does. Even the if you look, even the shoulder pads they remind me of some of the Warcraft stuff.
Oh yeah. Like if you took orc armor and put it on a human.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's awesome.
Why do I even bother painting?
I would say too much challenge for me.
Yeah. Okay, this is by Pax Acrylica.
Pax Acrylica. I thought this was an awesome conversion.
Wow.
No, not even a conversion, a scratch build. So this is, he calls this a mobile, or he or she calls this a mobile chapel. And this is mostly made from like plastic cardboard, that kind of stuff. And you will be able to take a look at the build here as one of the ones. It's inspired by Vampire Hunter D, and it's the mobile chapel. It's so cool.
Man, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop with all this talent because, yeah, I am completely.
It looks like a legit model, doesn't it?
It really, really does. It looks like.
Like I expect like, a squad of like 20, 25 Imperial Guardsmen to jump out.
Goodness, dude.
Have a wonderful day at work, Gary. Thank you so much for jumping in and all the best. Have a great day, my friend.
Have a good night.
Enjoy your weekend.
Wow. The dirt. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, the weathering is perfect. I love the bullet holes and, battle scratches. Like it looks like it's been through some shit. Like, yeah, we've been purging some heretics.
Right. You haven't had any heretical thoughts now, have you? Oh, no, not at all.
Also, that Blade Guard captain there, having the pyramid head gives me serious Silent Hill vibes. And I just want to repent now. Like, oh, God, don't let Pyramid Head catch me.
Well, he's got to have that in order to be able to enter through the front door, It's like, got to be able to make it, man. If I don't put it on, I might get stuck. Very nice.
God, this is so well done.
Oh, wow. Here is a shot of it putting. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to get a picture of that. See, it's like all cardboard, dude. Like, aside from the tank tracks and I think the AdMech symbol bit on the back, it's mostly cardboard.
And green stuff.
Yeah. Like, people make some amazing creations from nothing.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Although, seriously, that Pyramid Head terrifies me.
Oh, gosh. Okay, what we got her?
Like, Pyramid Head was scary in the video games, but like in the movie for Silent Hill, he literally just rips a woman in half. Like,
that's pleasant. Yeah.
Do you want a piece of me? No, I want two.
This is by Deadly Prince Studios.
This is so cool.
Okay, let's see. Oh, my. Oh my.
So if you don't like the new fiddly flight stands that they're coming out with nowadays, this one they do for the AdMech flyers, and it is both a flight stand, but you can see it's the smoke contrails from the jump pack and the flames from the flamethrower, and it just looks so badass all together. And I really love that OSL. Look at the orange glow coming up from the very end of the flamethrower, kind of reflecting that orange light back down the barrel. And you can see some of the glow coming off of the fuel tank there.
Yeah.
Like the glow is really well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love that it's white at its brightest point straight out of the nozzle. And then, you know, of course, you're getting that beautiful range of flame colors. Okay. They had the right person paint this up for their site.
Man.
Fantastic work. Some really talented people out there. Guys, got to go. See ya. Take care, my brother. Thank you so much.
Unbelievable, man. Okay, this is really cool. This is by Den of Imagination. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so this is very nice. This reminds me of the tank that I did for Atlas way back in the day. Except that I don't think I could do that.
I was gonna say with all the freehand and everything.
Shut up.
I love the lightning bolt. Obviously, the Murica Griffin there.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's so cool. The OSL from the headlights.
It reminds me of the OSL. That's the one thing that I enjoy doing. But yeah, everything else not so much. I don't have talent like that. Look at the lenses. That's just incredible. God, that gum, the painting. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Little golden griffin on the doors too. Nice touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
that is a sexy, sexy ass piece of freehand.
What the flip?
This not so much. Oh my god.
What? Dude, those eyeballs look real.
I don't know.
No. I don't do realistic eyeballs.
I've got like an ocular phobia, so this piece really bothers me. But it's so well. The fact that it does make us so uncomfortable is a sign of how well. Oh my god, how well done this is.
This is sick, dude.
This is. Is
this a conversion or is this? They don't come like that, do they?
They don't come like that. This is definitely a conversion.
Somebody ripped somebody's eyeballs and put them on this thing.
This is, I don't know, this could just be a really incredible painter sculptor.
Whoever you are. It
almost looks like somebody took a real glass eye and cut it in half.
You are ill. I mean, you're a great artist and very amazing painter, but you have issues.
This is so gruesome.
My gosh. Look at the OSL from the light.
Yeah, that's really well done.
Reflecting on the actual eyeball here, the big one, the blue eye.
Yeah,
my gosh.
I hope the demon's going blind from that bright light.
I hope so too. Screw these guys. Look at this. A blue eye.
Follow the black sheep.
Brown. Yeah, follow black sheep. No, thank you. No, I'm gonna follow the white one. No, thank you. Jeez and peace, dude. This is okay. I'm telling you, this is a phenomenal piece. Oh, that is creepy. Even the dang veins in the eye. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
When a Nurgle piece makes you want to go, who?
That's
it's a great job. Great job.
All right.
Great job. Who?
Dina Carrasquillo.
So this is one of the locals that Big D plays with and sent me some of her work. Frequently see her in Big D's chats. She's such a great person to chat with, and this is some of the things she's working on.
That's a Triceratops head there.
Yeah, so the Seraphon, the lizard men in Age of Sigmar, are very cool. They're the ones that ride dinosaurs and stuff like that. And so this is from that army, the lizard men and the dinosaur riders and stuff like that. So if anyone's into dinosaurs or lizard men, this is the army to play. Very cool. I love the jade look on the weapons.
I almost said that. I was going to tell you, it looks very jade.
Yeah, extremely well done.
Yeah.
Great work, Tina.
Yeah.
And then I love the contrast there because you've got the greens and the browns match very well together. The bone color, it all goes together very nicely. And then I love the beautiful contrast with the touch of softness from the lilacs or the lavender at the bottom.
Oh yeah. The bone work is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's extremely good bone work. Yeah. And there's nothing I love more than a good bone.
What?
Painted.
Oh, God. Ben Carascullo, same individual.
Oh, she's also a Sisters player. Very nice. Her husband, Ben. Ben is another one that they play. Very talented person from their store. Oh. Very, very good. He's doing the Lumineth elves that you said you were liking the look of.
Yes, I do like that.
And I think he's doing a great job with his Lumineth elves.
Indeed.
The purples and the blues really look good on that cloth.
Yeah.
The orange is a nice choice to stand out as a contrast against the arrows there, to stand out against the blue of the robes and stuff.
He's using a different technique. This is not your standard. And I had gotten mixed up. I made a comment on somebody's stuff thinking, okay, wow, think your paints, pal. And I didn't realize that this is an actual style. It's a very interesting style. It's more like, almost looks like watercolors, if you will. Very beautiful, very vibrant.
And a lot of people actually like use those tiny lines to convey fabric and flowing of cloth and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's a really good technique for fabric. And I think he's done a great job here. Grumpy, my brother. Welcome to Grumpy Guy Gaming. Today we have another unboxing of a Marvel Crisis Protocol. It shows you I haven't actually had a chance to watch any of these videos in a while because I'm still doing the same unboxing.
I apologize for everyone.
We've got tons. Actually, you woke up at a good time because I think we're just about to get to your stuff, Grumpy.
Yeah. Damn, dude, this is so cool. Yeah.
So his Lumineth army is really coming out nicely.
I like it.
And like I said, especially when you see them all together, he does a great job of conveying the look of fabric and movement with his, it looks like it has the texture of cloth,
Yeah. Well, he did a great job. I mean, the thing is, it's very vibrant, very beautiful,
Yeah, the Lumineth look great. You've done a great job, Ben. Also, like I mentioned before with the blue, how the orange really offsets the blues there. Also, it's looking great against the purples too. Like there's just so much visual color pop. It stands out really nicely. Also, I love the bonsais. They look nice. Oh, I love bonsais. I need to actually buy a bonsai. I've always thought to myself, I
hear they could be very difficult to maintain.
That's true. Oh my God. Look at this. He literally woke up 2 pictures before himself. That's what timing. It's almost like I sent him I didn't actually, but it's almost like I sent him a text like, hey man, get on.
Hey, get on. We're about to do your stuff.
Gosh, I'm so impressed looking again. This his robes, and I think this is the best one where he's really drawn in the feeling and sensation of movement in the cloak and the robes. This guy's got cloth texture down pat. Like really great work, Ben. And I love like the gem like effect on the head of that mace. Very cool. Awesome stuff, Ben. Ben, I'm going to send you all my cloaks for my Space Marines to paint up from now on. Is that okay?
Look at this.
This is such a cool model. So I was telling you last time we looked at Grumpy's Night Haunts that he had this really badass horse winged flying ghost thing. This is it, buddy. This is that badass. Such a cool sculpt. Yeah. Like it reminds me of Death Knights in World of Warcraft.
Yes.
The skeletal horse with the wings that can fly. Yeah, that it looks like a Death Knight's flying horse to me. Oh, man. I want one. I don't even play Night Haunts. I want one. Like, and of course, how cool is a scythe? Like, first of all, Cavalry is my favorite unit in any game, right?
Right.
Cavalry, check. Death Knight's horse, check. Wings, check. And a scythe? What's cooler than a scythe? Like, Everything about this model is awesome. Okay, now I'm gushing over the model, and I realize that's all Games Workshop, and that's not actually Grumpy's work. So I'm going to move on to the model now. Wow. But first of all, just a cool sculpt. But again, it's a beautiful sculpt, and it takes a great artist to make the sculpt look good.
I agree.
And I love the transition, especially on the wings here. The very back end, you can see it transitioning from that death shroud, kind of blackish gray, fading into the ghostly blues. Looks so good. I love a good transition.
The green just makes it look like it's glowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got like you can almost see like Ghostbuster style, like the translucent green energy, of the ghost holding the scythe there. Bustin' makes me feel good. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, sorry.
And that's how we get demonetized. Look at that. That's that's Hourglass and the bell.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Boom, the bell tolls.
Can you imagine somebody swings this giant bladed weapon at you, and you sway back and you dodge the scythe, and you're like, dodged it, and then you get clocked in the head with the hourglass as it comes by. Whack.
Aye. Yeah. What's crazy are these candles.
The candles look good, and I love like it starts off kind of lit with the kind of that ghostly kind of energy, and then it fades off to like the smoky wisp. Really awesome work, Grumpy. I watched his unboxing for this, and I said, man, that is such a badass model. I can't wait to see you paint it, and it looks great. See, again, like Night Haunts almost make me want them because they look so cool, but like Tina said, this is the fiddliest. Look at all these tiny connection points. Yeah. Like this is Phoenix said this is like the fiddliest army to put together, and like that scares me.
Oh, I'd be snapping stuff left and right.
Yeah, I'd be snapping stuff left and right too. But man, there's no arguing. Like ghosts with giant two-handed long swords. That just looks good.
Yeah, it does, dude.
Again,
Grumpy,
great work.
Grumpy, you're an amazing artist, dude.
And so a lot of people do these, just like two-tone, like they'll do like one color for the shroud and one color for the green energy, which there's nothing wrong with. Like Kev from Hobby Corner does that, and it looks amazing.
Right.
But something I really like about Grumpy's work here is that he does kind of like the bone color for the faces.
Right.
And then for the actual ghost, he does like the green energy, which reminds me of Ghostbusters. And then like it's like a blue kind of like mist coming from like the graves there, so it's like, it's got color pop. It's got variety. It's got tonal variation.
Interesting on the bone. It's not your typical white bone, like your dad. These are, you can see it. I mean, he's got a lot of shadow, a lot of shading, highlights, and these things are evil looking. And it's a dark bone. Like you can see, this is dark energy. This is very evil energy. I mean, this is incredible.
So something we don't always think of when we go into painting our miniatures, because again, I'm not a skull scientist. Oh my God. I just know what looks good and what I like. But no, seriously, something like we don't always consider when we're painting skulls is, of course, like white bone skulls do exist, but those are called bleached bone skulls, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, they have to go through a process to be treated to come out that bright white, right? And then, of course, there's another time you'll come across a skull. Maybe it's been long dead and decayed, and it'll be like the more brown ones, like we were looking at with Tina's work, that brown, aged color.
Right.
And this, however, somewhere in between, like it was fleshy at one point,
right,
but this looks like it's had the meat decay onto the skull. You know what I mean? Like it's a very decayed skull. And I think that's just a different look that conveys such a cool kind of, gruesome or terrifying kind of vibe. This looks like a mob of an unruly ghost mob coming for your souls. Very cool. Again, I love that green energy on the flame of the candles going to the transition, wisping out into, smoke. Like I said, there's just no arguing that these ghosts can look really good, but such fiddly models. This is why I'm going to be playing Stormcast, big beefy models.
Yeah.
Almost Space Marines, because it's harder to mess that up as opposed to these smaller connections.
He says, where the hell did you find this?
That is also Grumpy. And actually, he sent me a picture this morning of it unpainted with gray and green stuff. Like this is completely painted today. One day paint job.
Did it come like this? Is this a printed?
He says it's metal. He said it's an old metal model. I did see him do some green stuff work.
This is very impressive. Dude, this is kind of like a Slash.
Vibe. Yeah, it really does look like Slash from Guns N' Roses. Oh, apparently we're talking about those face plates being bone. Apparently it's they're metal masks. So,
okay.
We just had like a 3-hour segment on something completely wrong. So
oops. Sorry.
Hey guys, we are the most unprofessional streamers on YouTube, guys. So let's keep that in perspective, guys.
Hey, I'm not a professional scientist, but yeah, we're just gonna keep on doing it until Kenny Boucher kicks our ass. Hey, you guys need to stop using my stuff. What? Oh my gosh, he's kicking our ass. Okay.
Can I get an autograph? It'll be signed in blood. Oh, sweet.
Yeah! We high-five each other as we're getting our faces pounded. Wow, look at this.
Dude, this is such a great model. Such a great work on the model. Love the Slash vibe.
I would just love to have just to collect, just to put on my
and this would look so great next to my little grot rocket on top of the stage. This is so
imagine
awesome.
That's your lead guy right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be so freaking cool.
Or I'm just imagine, like the little grot be doing all the showboating, and this guy in the back, doing the rhythm. He's just the chill guy in the back.
He carries it for the team. Yeah.
This is such badass work.
Freaking biker vibe,
guys. Can we get a wah in the chat?
Wow, that is amazing.
Oh, this is so badass.
I love this. As a musician, this speaks to me.
Sexually.
What? Oh wow.
I'm so stoked by this. Really great work, Grumpy, and thank you for sharing this with us, because
indeed
this is definitely maybe my favorite piece of the night.
Wait, he said it's completely a conversion. He says it is based on Slash. Shut up.
That's awesome.
No, I gotta go back. No, You're kidding me. Did you green stuff that? Like the hat
I told
stuff?
you. I told you it was all gray and green stuff earlier. Dude,
oh my God.
Grumpy is a straight up profesh. In fact, let me send you what it was this morning. This is a 1-day job too, man. The painting, not the conversion part.
Right.
This is a 1-day job. Grumpy is too freaking talented, man. Like, I mean that in the best of ways.
No, in the worst way. No, we can't compete with this. This is making me feel so inferior right now.
I feel
really very small. And that matches with the rest of me.
I really want to thank you, Grumpy, because Slash is my favorite. Like up until like maybe 2-3 years ago, Slash was my favorite guitarist of all time. He's still my second favorite. Following closely on Zombie Sam. Slash, love that man. That is like the guitarist for me. Him and Zombie Sam.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
November, like the guitar the guitar riffs, solos in November Rain, my favorite of all time.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, dude. Dude, that is incredible. No, seriously, Grumpy, you make me feel like crap. Thank you very much. Oh man, that is amazing, dude. That is gorgeous. That is yeah. I think I'm just gonna collect marbles.
Go to the bottom real quick.
Okay.
So, because I just sent you what it was this morning.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can see how converted it is. It's so crazy.
Back? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the whole damn trench coat.
The jacket is freaking.
The whole damn trench coat. The hat, yeah. Plastic hard guitar. Look at I didn't realize when I looked at it this morning. Look at the coils that are used for the Slash's curls.
Oh. Yeah. I'm just.
That's just incredible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, once again. That's incredible, dude.
Grumpy, don't tell your wife, but like this seriously is giving me like Hobbywood right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't. Yeah.
2-hour job, not a 1-day job.
2 hours. Jeez. Now you're showing off, Grumpy. That you're just showing off. You're just showing off now. Yeah. You're going all Elston on us. Okay, I get it. Hey, it's okay. You know, you go Elston.
Dude, I really think that would be a great slugfest. Just Grumpy and Elstadation paint off versus each other.
I mean, they both of them look at each other. Oh, you know, I'm better than you, right? No, you know, I'm better than you, right? No, I'm better than you, right? No, I'm definitely better than you. And then we're looking at all of them. You know, everybody's looking at them. And it was like, no, you are better than all of us. Shut up. Jeez.
It would literally be one of those comedy segments. Like every time the camera pans to the other one, they've got more stuff painted and the pile's getting bigger. Camera pans to the other one, more stuff painted, pile's getting bigger. Pans back every time the camera.
And I think there's nothing in her hands, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Every time like one's buffing their nails, but their pile of painted stuff is bigger. Yeah. Next one, like, you know,
he's clipping his fingernails or his toenails as a, you know, toenail flies off in the other, you know, and turns around. There's another pile.
Of figures, not toenails.
Right.
Modeling for Advantage. Good morning, Kaiser, my man.
Hello, sailors. Hello, Mike. Boy.
Oh, man.
This thing is so.
Hello, sailors. That's what I was saying when I was down at the dock last night.
What?
Nothing?
Did you go to the... Man, I told you it was at the club, not at the dock.
You know, the sailors tip better, okay?
Jeez. I guess. Oh, wow. These are in... Oh, man. Oh, that gives me serious creep vibes. This thing...
Yeah. Whenever I see this done in the white shrouds, it gives me... I'm going to butcher this because I don't speak the Spanish, but it gives me like La Llorona vibes.
Oh, Llorona. Yeah. So, wow. This is...
The woman in white? Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's so good. Awesome work.
This is by Egotrop Paints. Wow, dude.
Some beautiful salamanders here.
Oh.
Egotrop, my man. Spicy work with the salamanders.
Mm-hmm.
Love the highlights and all of the flame colors. Such awesome work.
Oh, she's got more. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, the tanks are my favorite.
Oh, very nice.
The highlighting, though.
Oh, man, dude, the shading. This is so gorgeous. This is reminds me of the style of what's his name? By Painted.
I was about to say this gives me big like else. I'm not else. I mean, also like this is Else Nation is where I learned to highlight like this from the bottom up or whatever. But it also gives me really big Kenny vibes too.
Yeah, Kenny. Yeah. I love this. Is
just that
beautiful.
pop.
But yeah, so again, I'm learning to do this and more on the lower side instead of the high side. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is gorgeous, dude. I love this.
Yeah. Egotrop, man, you painting like my favorite legends here. Else Nation, Kenny Bechet. Like, you have some serious chops.
You do.
You are up there with my favorites, man.
Yeah, this is great.
Phenomenal work. Like, this is the kind of army that makes people's jaws drop and suddenly want to paint play salamanders. Like,
yeah, definitely. But I love the choice of green. Very well done. It really pops. Very nicely done. I kind of wish I had that choice of green when I was doing mine salamanders, dude, because I think I would have probably enjoyed it a little more.
Oh yeah, that was a great Dark Age.
Oh gosh, I couldn't believe that crap, man. I was like,
you were so pissed.
Oh man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work, man.
Oh man, that's so well done.
Yeah, very well done indeed.
Like, flat panel highlighting is on point. Yeah. On point.
Trying to find an angle we haven't seen yet. Oh, very nice. Yep, makes sense. I like it. So you can see the lower side, right? You have the highlights. Because this ramp is at an angle, he highlighted at the top instead of the bottom. This is very well thought out.
Yep.
Even the last cannon up here. Look, you can see it's highlighted up here. Wow, man. Okay, yeah, you're one of those people that's better than us as well. Okay, good job, man. Oh, it's really gorgeous, gorgeous work. Oh my gosh.
So this is a guy I've come to know during in Twisted Dice's chat.
Yeah.
And he's always just like every day sharing phenomenal work. And it's like literally every day too. So I'm wondering if he's a full-time commission painter.
Maybe. This is some gorgeous contemptors. Look at are those hand painted like that? Is that freehand there?
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I have no idea, but it's possible.
So I finished what I've started this week in First Barn Salamanders commission. I have more.
If you look at the leg plates on the far right, it's like I don't see a texture difference where it fades from smooth into this dragon scales. So I think it's freehanded.
Oh man, it looks like he magnetized. This is very well done.
Agreed. Phenomenal work.
Oh, the rivets. Very. Love that. Man, dude. Okay, so this was the different weapon options.
I look at the flame effects on the wrists.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, he did the lava. I can do lava.
Brilliant work. You could try it.
Ooh, I done, man. Oh, it's a top-down shot. I like it. Oh, okay. This is actually well done. I just noticed that. The pop of the bubble. Look at that. The lava bubble.
That's awesome.
It popped.
That's awesome. Okay. Thank you, Phoenix. It has been added to the list, and it's looking good. I can't wait to share that one. There's a certain Big Mac.
Big Mac, because he drives a Big Mac. Look at that.
Some gloom spite.
Wow.
These are some awesome looking goblins. You know, I have been eyeing. They have a bag of these little goblin archers in the U section.
Don't do it.
In the U section at Sword and Superheroes.
Do they really?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't actually need more grots right now. I've got like 25 grots, but they look,
use them as grots then, yeah.
I mean, they are grots just with bows instead of pistols. And I think the bow could easily be a pistol.
Do that. Look at this.
I love that. Drinking on the job.
Hey.
I love the net too. Like, he really thinks he's going to catch something. Get it in the net. It's great squigs.
Man, yeah.
Really great work, Big Mac. I like your goblin skin, man. And this is a great shot too. It's like dead on in the eyes.
Yeah.
You can see the, like looking the little bright in their little beady eyes. Great squigs too.
Yeah, it's different. The skin tone is a pale green.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool.
I love like the baby blue squig and like the red squig.
Oh yeah.
And I love that the red squig's got like the cream colored belly. Great tonal variation.
Ooh, who do we have here?
This is the work in progress that Phoenix has been working on tonight.
Oh man.
And this is her sister's color scheme. So we've got like the brassy color with a nice deep cobalt blue.
Yeah, dude, that would be my choice.
It pops so nicely. And this is her custom color scheme for her not chapter, her not sisterhood, her faction. It's a custom color, like in Space Marine terms, to be her own custom chapter.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it looks great. I love those colors together.
She's like, you see those guys over there? Yeah, they're gonna die. That's what she's.
You kick their ass.
Oh my gosh!
You see that squad over there? Yes, ma'am. I don't want to see them anymore.
Right. Make them know. Make them not. I'm sorry. They must cease to exist. Oh, okay. Wow. Very, very well done.
Absolutely. Looking good, Phoenix. Looking great. And if you remind me, Phoenix, I think this wasn't your first color scheme you settled on. I think you ended up coming back and picking this, and it looks great. I think whatever you did, the rework worked out for you because it's fantastic. Whatever you doing, girl, keep doing it because it's working.
It's a popping.
Oh man, so a lot of gorgeous art today. Again, submitted by the community. Awesome stuff. Just absolutely awesome. Correct. I nuked the first squad. You know, sometimes you get to the end of you get sometimes to the end, sometimes halfway through a project, you're like, this isn't working. No, I want to paint this as something else.
Understandable.
You ever like get mostly done with something and then you paint something like, okay, I'm thinking I'm going to take this big old detail here and paint it this color. And then you're like, I hate that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It feels like you've ruined it. You're like, I've either got to try and
dunk the whole
carefully
damn thing.
repaint this color and make it look, is it going to be too thick?
Yep.
Do I need to strip the whole thing?
Yep.
You ever try the cotton bud technique where you're like, maybe I can just rub out this one part?
It would be the whole model.
Yeah. It is definitely a feels bad, but it's like, I think this looks good. No, that color looks horrible there. What am I doing? Right. What have I done?
You try to fool yourself for a minute, you know? It's like trying to convince yourself.
Maybe,
like,
maybe
that's not so bad.
Maybe I'll sleep on it, you know? Like,
and
maybe.
Like said no one ever. You know? G the Hyper Sapien. Hey, lads. Hey.
G, my man. Another amazing orc painter there.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So I've only got another week and a half left on my little missile launcher grot project. You think you'd be able to print me out a missile sometime this week for me to come meet you?
I'm going to look it up, man. Yep. I just got to find one with the right size. So nothing too extreme. I'm pretty sure I can find some.
Okay, I'm gonna measure tonight the length of the Grot's
Okay.
body and kind of send you like it should be like an inch maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it's about the right size. What?
Flight of the Phoenix says, "Crap, it's still wet." Dab, dab, dab. I had that earlier when I was trying to fix the mistake on my sergeant when I messed up that paint job on his face. But in the end, I had torn the acrylic and it was just textured, and that's somewhere where you can't hide having paint textures on the face. So had to strip it and start over.
Yep, absolutely.
Or, you know, as our brother in the Chilling Network down below, check out our description. All of our Chilling Network brothers. As our brother Rich from Sprayback Studio says, time to spray it black and start again. Freak, any closing thoughts for the night, my brother? We had a great chat tonight.
It was a great chat. We had everybody, and got to have our good friend, Tasha jumped on, say hello. Yeah, man, it was a good show. We had a very good, vibrant discussion. Great art of the week. This is probably the best art of the week I've seen in a while. A lot of talent. Again,
so much talent.
So much freaking talent. And of course, Grumpy is like, I do this in my sleep. Okay, Grumpy. Thanks for that, man.
I think that Slash was my favorite thing.
It was pretty amazing. Yeah, amazing.
I mean, everything was great tonight, but I think Slash for sure.
Yep. Also, just as a little shout out to our patrons who have been making contributions to this crazy channel. I don't know why, but thank you so much. By the way, you guys have helped us get better gear. Mythos was able to pick up another camera to be able to do, matter of fact, that's how he was able to do the little mini stream, right?
Last night.
Yeah, and the microphone, right? You got a very good quality mic.
And I was listening back last night, and I think the sound sounds better.
Yeah, and of course, I've got a new set of ears. My old one, it was really, I've had it for 3 years now, and it's still okay, but I got some better quality ones, and they're great. Really liking it. That's what I like too. A little light going on there. So, yeah, really neat. So love the stuff. So thank you again so much for your support. I mean, everything goes straight to the channel to make it better. We're trying to get our quality up, trying to get away from the potato zone. So again, guys, thank you so much for your contribution and for your help in our channel. And it means a lot to us. So no, we don't want to go to that zone. So anyway, guys, thanks again so much to all of you who have contributed. And of course, you guys in the chat who support us all the time with your crazy comments and just encouragement, not only encouraging us, but encouraging each other. And you know what? It means a lot to us. So you guys are awesome.
Absolutely. Some of the upcoming things this week, of course, since I do have the new stream set up, those of you who weren't able to see yesterday, Freak mentioned my extra camera. I am now set up to do painting streams, so you guys can actually see the work that I'm doing and paint along with me. So, I might be doing some more painting streams. That might be a thing in the future. Definitely want to do more of those. Tomorrow, our brother Josh over at the Pickle Jar has a new video out, and it's making a custom scene to represent one of his favorite all-time Warhammer moments, and it's going to be really cool. Check that out in the morning. And dude, it's sick. Custom lighting in his piece, lighting up his piece. Battlefield smoke markers. It's just a whole deal. God, it's a lot. It's
very
good.
Talented individual.
Yeah, that's another one I can't wait to have on the show. And of course, you guys know our brother Kev, who was such a great guest on the channel. He's got
to get him back, man.
Yeah, he's so good, man.
Great personality.
Definitely, he's one of us for sure.
Yeah.
His show is on Monday, where he's doing another Mortal Realms playthrough, and of course, like us, he does a great Friday night chat, baby. Big Mech on a Tuesday on YouTube, and of course, you can catch Big Mech on a Monday and Friday on Twitch, and then you can also catch Big Mac this Sunday on YouTube as well. So Sunday morning. Those of us in the US, though, it's like ludicrously early. But you know, he pops in early for some of our chat. So if anyone's up in the middle of the night, check him out. And of course, you know, we've got Pickle Jar on Wednesday stream, Chilling Wargamers on a Thursday stream. So just loads of sexy content throughout the week. Our brother Big D streams every Tuesday night with his brother, with his son Ray, and that's been a great show too. So check them all out, guys. We will be doing myself. I think Grumpy Guy Game is going to join me. Brother Meeks, I haven't heard from him, but I think he's going to be joining us for a paint. Gee, my man, you're welcome to jump in, and anyone else who wants to jump in, send me a message. We're going to do a little hobby together after the show, you know, our little, we call it the after party, where we just do some hobby together and hang out with some hobby fam. So that'll be fun, guys. Yeah, it's been awesome. Great hanging out tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. If you guys like tonight's episode, make sure that you grab up an ox and smash that like button in the name of the Emperor. Drop us some comments down below, especially if you're watching from the archives. Feel free to be part of any of these ridiculous conversations. And if you guys are not yet subscribed to any of our Chilling Network brothers down in the description, or if you're not yet subscribed to these guys, come on, we'd love to have you as part of the pack here on the Frost and Fist. Until next time, guys, stay frosty.